Did you know that if you spell on time backwards, it doesn't spell Yulin? This is not a coincidence, since Yulin is in fact late. It doesn't spell Yulin because that'd be weird. I'd be like... It doesn't work that way. Hi, Bits. I see fire. I smile. You're weird! No, you. I'm fucking tired is what I am. No, I'm not. I'm not tired. I'm like... I'm not tired as I'm yawning. I'm like not tired, but I'm like... lucid? A little out of it? Yulin spelt backward is Dinlui. Nilui. The D is silent. I have nothing in my notes today. Apparently fuck all happened yesterday. Yapstream? The problem with the Yapstream is that all the big stuff I want to yap about happens tomorrow, and I've already been yapping about it for a month at this point. Hi, media. So, blame the world for being boring. Gah. Hope you slept well. I slept great. Hi, Logitech. Logitech's in the same boat as me. Two things. Well, he's probably way more excited for War Within than Satisfactory, but... Today's cold day, so I could join you. Ooh. Bits let me smooch always. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not tired. Like, I have energy. If I just got on WoW, I'd be up all day. But, like, right now, I'm just like... My brain just feels out of it. I am not tired. I am tired. Okay. That was Cammy stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Come out a little. Yeah, right there. BRB. Okay. I'm going down too low with the squats. I need to stop my legs at right angles. Low check with 25 consecutive. Oh my god. Ah. I don't know what it is. I cannot get stream streaks. There's people that I have not missed a stream with. And I still don't have, like, it never brings up a streak with them. And I'm like, man. Oh, look, a streak. Can't wait to watch it crumble under the weight of my own expectations. One more. Okay. And planking. Ooh. I felt my I felt my back pop laying down. You can't plank today. It's illegal in certain countries. Who needs a streak when you can just miss streams? Doesn't work that way. Wow, I just missed 7th. That would have been a perfect time to start. Somehow I don't think it's illegal to plank in some countries. I don't know that I've ever had Kupo this early. I don't know if I've ever had it on for planking. 7:30 start. Wow. My body feels fucking heavy right now. I'm planking and I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? I'm 10 seconds in and that's hard, huh? "30 seconds. "40 seconds. That's what she said. Yeah? 50 seconds. 60 seconds. "70 seconds. I'm literally just staring at the time for this. 80 seconds. Guys, I hate planking. 90 seconds. Halfway there. "80 more seconds. Well, that was a nice long stream. Good night. Good night, smile. Sleep well. 70 seconds. Might I recommend you just enjoy planking? No! "60 seconds. Night smile, night bits. God, they're so cute together. 50 seconds. 40 seconds. Ow. 30 seconds. Boom. I'm cute together with anyone I decide to be. 20 seconds. No. You're just cute together with anyone. It's not your decision at all. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bits, I don't think you could turn it off. Yeah. Raid time, muting stream. I hope your raid goes well. Okay. We're back. I don't have anything to hide behind. First try inbound. I didn't know people could bend like that. Yeah, you did. You've seen me do that exact bend before. Okay. Bum bum bum. 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 Bum bum bum. Right, here we go. Ah, okay. Much as I love this music, time to turn it off. Did I set it to 3? No, that's 2.5. Was this one of the quiet videos? I think it was. I'm not hearing anything from this video. Wait, maybe I am. There we go. Okay. If someone joins, let me know and direct them up to you. I got a better idea. Oop. Hi, Kodiak. Hi, Astral Cricket. Thank you for the follow. Where did I point it to bring up that? Huh. Anyway. You son of a... I hit respawn. Since we're hiding the camera anyway... Up there? My YouTube is up there? Huh. Since we're hitting... since we're hiding the camera anyway... We can just hide it, right? Hi, Sir Novel. So I can just be at spawn. Sir Noble. Sir Noble. I don't know what the fuck is so special about it, because I'm not caught up with One Piece. But dramatically steps up to the throne. Lily. That was it. One Piece is changed forever. This last episode was a fucking banger. Lily. You son of a Kodiak Lily stencil. Oh. God, I brought up the fucking YouTube bar 20 times already. Anime watchers finally saw a thing. My knowledge of One Piece is completely contained within Crunchyroll clips as of the last 3 arcs. But there was a Crunchyroll clip that was like, Imu's first spoken words. And then it was, Imu-sama! King Cobra is still here! She spends a minute walking up the stairs with her stupid ass one step at a time and stop. Like that fucking bird that rocks back and forth as it takes a step. And then she just sits there and goes, Lily. And I'm just sitting here like, man, maybe One Piece fans are cooked. Maybe One Piece fans are a little weird that this was significant. What the fuck was that? Hi, unknown. Figured even this way? Oh my god, I can't stop bringing up the YouTube bar and it's driving me crazy. I want to talk about it a lot today, obviously. We did a 16-hour stream yesterday. We have officially beaten Ocarina of Time. Now that I've thought on it a bit more, I was definitely getting salty during the game, but a lot of that was me playing just to beat the game and not playing, I guess it's intended way, right? Like, Ocarina of Time just has so many tools where it's like, you do side quests. You go spend time exploring the world and coming across things. Your experience will be easier. There will be things that you literally just make easier with the fights and whatnot. I don't think Lost One's here yet. Oh, what monitor is on? I have it on this one. Get the fuck out of here. Hi, Doctor. Right, the big orange knife would have made the final fight a shit ton easier. Hi.
Hey.
I'm starting to think
I can do some workouts with you today.
Hell yeah. Hi, Global. I'm starting to think Yulin knows how to have fun. Is that knows or doesn't know? It's one of those things where, like, I would have preferred to play Ocarina, like, the intended way, right? But one, I don't have the time. Two, I don't think that's as good for stream. With the 50 days, I'm looking to only play it 1, maybe 2 streams. In fact, I would not like to get into the habit of making it 2 streams like that. But, like, I don't want to start and stop every game. I want to finish these games. Like, I feel like if I did, okay, we're starting Skyrim, I play it legitimately for 10 hours, and I'm like, cool, you guys will never see the rest of this. Hi, Foss. So short games only gotcha? Ideally. Or games that have a lot of side content that you can, like, do them in a quick way, right? So, like, Breath of the Wild, I could probably do that. Like, I could probably kill Calamity Ganon within 10 hours. Just be better at games, easy. No. Fuck you. Boss. It's I don't know. I want it to be good for stream. I also want it to be fun for myself. Fair enough. Ocarina of Time. I legitimately thought we were gonna boot it up yesterday. I was going to play for like 8, maybe 9 hours, right? 2 hours per temple. Finding the temple and doing the temple. And we had 4 left, right? That's about the pace I set with the first set. We did it for like 11 hours. And we did 5 temples, so made sense. 2 per dungeon. This is not how it went. We spent 4 hours in the water temple, and I was like, oh god. Is that just the water dungeon? Or is that how the pace is going to be from here on out? And then we kind of did the intro to the Shadow Temple, intro to the Spirit Temple, did the Spirit Temple, and then did the Shadow Temple. And at this point, we were at like... God, what were we at? I want to say 11, which would have been 5 hours between the two. Might have been at 11 to 12. I don't know. It wasn't 2 hours per. And at this point, I was like, man, it's late, but there's just one more. And if there's just one more, I mean, I wouldn't want to do just a single stream for that. I wouldn't want to miss a nap for just that. So we'll fucking push through it and go. Honestly, Hyrule Castle wasn't that bad. Hyrule Castle was, like, really short. It was just that it was, like, hey, I hope you've done enough side content that you have the tools that make this easy. Yeah, kya, hup, wah. Dude. I think the thing that pissed me off the most, I don't know if you saw it, Foss. Hyrule Castle has 6 rooms that are each correspond to one of the adult dungeons that you did. You cannot do the fire dungeon or the fire room until you get what looks like an optional chest in the shadow room. So I go to the shadow room. And in that, this is the most bullshit thing ever. There is an invisible walkway in the middle. To get to it, you have to light a torch on fire. The easy way to light the torch on fire is to shoot it with a fire arrow. The difficult way is the hook shot to the torch, use Din's fire, and then hook shot to a like across the room, but that's dependent on where he is on the platform and being able to aim fast. And so I wasn't able to do that. So I left the castle, went and got the fire arrows. Hi, Riddle. Lit the torch, jump across the puzzle. As I'm jumping across, that like is guarding the platform you have to land on. And it's a long jump that no matter how you jump at it, you will basically land off the side of it, grab it, and have to pull yourself up. Which gives him like a full second to like get in any attack. And what likes do, they eat you. And if you have a special tunic or shield equipped, they eat that. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Because if you kill them, they drop it right there. However, he eats me, and then he spits me out 5 feet back, but I'm crawling up a ledge. So I don't, like, land on the platform. He throws me into the abyss, and I die. I lose a heart, reset the room. The tunic he ate is now gone. It just doesn't exist. I got this from the story, And because they know you're going to lose it to likes, they put in a countermeasure of you're able to buy it from shops for 200 rupees. Hi, Gale. But I have not done the fire room yet, or I fucking need the fire tunic, because I lost it in the shadow room because of this stupid edge guarding like. That was like, this is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm so mad right now. That is like... That is fucking sadistic game design. Who decided likes are gonna eat your tunics and shields? Why those specifically?
Yulin, I didn't get to see much, but what I saw was, I woke up and I saw you still streaming, and I was like, let's check what Yulin's doing. After the fight that you were doing with Ganon, was it?
Mm-hmm.
You were like trying to escape the dungeon.
Yeah.
Every single rock you were eating, like it was like, oh rock push, oh rock push, oh rock push.
I don't know.
How? You were supposed to avoid those rocks, not smash into them.
I don't know if there was like, you could actually see a shadow coming and like zigzag around them, or if they were like on the ground already and I was running into it. I think at that point I was just like, I have enough hearts, just run. And I do remember thinking like at the end of the escape sequence, I was like, man, I'm like down to 5 hearts. That took a lot of damage. I don't know if I was using that opportunity to like read chat or something. Because I normally just do walking, right? My skill at being able to read chat and play a game is like totally and completely underdeveloped. Like, I have such an appreciation now for people that like regularly play games and like are able to read chat while playing. I'm just like, holy shit. Like, there's different levels, right? There's people that they just can't do it. And like, they just don't read chat, and then they pause, and then they will read chat, and then they will unpause and go back to the game. Hi, Smug. And there's different reasons for that, right? But then like there's people that they can read chat, but they're very clearly just holding forward on the controls or something. I feel like I'm in this category where like, I feel like my gameplay definitely shifts and is very noticeable when I'm reading chat. And then there's the fucking freaks that like, there's no change in their gameplay. It's like, they almost have it set up as like their chat is an overlay to their game, and they're looking in the exact same place. I think that's what some people do. They have to, because there's no way they just are fucking a chameleon and looking at one monitor and looking at the other, right? Have you ever seen the clip of Suisse playing Tetris and like just reading out chat normal?
Yeah.
That to me is like, that was impressive then. But now I'm like, hold on. Now that I've done that and like know how much of a skill that is, how the fuck is she doing that? There's no way, because she's like speed dropping blocks and doing T-spins while just reading chat out normally. I'm like, it's like she's not the one playing. It's like there's a second person there playing and she's reading chat. How the fuck?
I mean, I've gotten killed a few times when I play War Thunder, and I stream it and then I read chat and stuff. I usually, like, my experience of the game tells me when it is safe and when it is not safe. For example, let's say that I kill someone, I look at the map, I see that, you know, the allies control the zone and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I can, you know, I'm going this way. For the next 5 seconds, I'm not going to get shot, likely. So I can read chat, you know? And then I look at chat and then I look at mine. But I've gotten killed a few times. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm safe here. I look at chat and then whoosh, from the other side.
Hello, Gale, the true legend of Zelda. Fuck you, Fuck you, Gale. You'll just keep running headfirst into attacks. Yeah, I did. Definitely, like, once I was cooked and I was in my, like, I'm just pressing the buttons. Like, on Ganondorf, it was like, jump attacks do double attacks, so I'd probably kill him faster. Ganondorf and his final form Gan. But I was just like, I'm so done fighting this camera. Jump attacks, you either aim them, or the camera works with you. It was not fucking work with me, so I was just like, fuck it. Run up to him, horizontal slash, get out. Do you know like can eat your mirror shields in some of the Zelda games? Are you able to get them back in those games? Because that's crazy. She's a 5D entity. You can get them back? Okay. We have this video maxed out in sound. And so before it goes to the next video... Is it... Are you kidding me? I can't turn the sound down because it keeps making the cursor go away. Oh, that's why. I don't want you guys to get your ears way too danked before the next one. You can get them back? Okay. Hi, Nick. Where is Freya? Oh. Yulin. What's up, boss? Freya's probably getting the kids ready for school today. Well, the kid ready for school today. Nothing? No, you can say it, boss. Boss, there was a moment yesterday. I was in the Gerudo Fortress, right? And I'm running around saving these prisoners. And, I free one of them. And I go, guys, wouldn't it be funny if I free this guy? And then I run around the fortress a bit more and get some loot. And then I leave the fortress, and the guy I just saved is just gutted there in the middle of the plaza. Just disemboweled. And everyone's like, Yulin, that's not funny at all. Yulin, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, maybe I'm tired. Hi, North Prince. It ended up not being a loud video. The one time I remembered to like, hey, music's really loud, let's bring it down. Where is it? What is this one? Chat, do this. Spot friend. Hi, Arid Paragon. Incredible. When Yulin fell asleep, the dark Yulin will come out. Who is the other cutie walking with you, Yulin? We have Icy Fire Mage here. He's kind of lined up behind Media's head. And then we have Media Stardream. It's very hot where she is, usually. And she was like, it's a cold day, I can walk with you today. And I was like, hell yeah. I'd recognize that hypnotizing hip sway anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Did I say hi to Arid? I don't think I did. Hi, Arid Paragon. Arid's still too chimkin. What else? Was there any other unhinged moments? I took a lot of L's. I took a lot of L's. Farisu would say something, and I'd be like, Farisu, that's dumb. What the fuck are you talking about? And she'd be like, you're dyslexic, read it again. And I'd read it, and I'd be like, shit. I did read it wrong. Fuck. How are you, Icy Fire and Riddle?
I mean, 15 hours? 15 hours a stream is kind of endurance, like, kind of like high endurance stream kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Euland, you're always taking L's. That's not true. I take a lot of W's, I'll have you know. Doing a vibe. How are you, Nick? He's there loud. I can turn him down a bit. That should be better. The problem is you can't, like, set people's individual audio levels for yourself, and then, like, it keeps them. Good Icy Fire. Euland also take D. Oi, oi, oi. W's as in Walmart shopping? What do you mean Walmart shopping? That stuff's for free. You could just go to Walmart and take this stuff there. You don't do shopping there. I watch too many Schlatt clips. I don't even, like, follow his channel at all. I just get recommended every single Schlatt clip. And every single one is just one of his viewers giving a room tour going like, hey, so I got this, road sign. You can just get them from the Walmart parking lot. They're free. No, Shoto up a second. I got this TV that I stole from Walmart. You can just take stuff for free from there. The Water Temple. The Water Temple was... Let's see, what did I have to do to get into the Water Temple? I had to do... I had to get the Iron Boots, that's what it was. The Iron Boots and the Zora Tunic. Walmart isn't gonna stop you. You might get one of those employees that's like, I care too much about my job, and I'm gonna stop somebody from robbing the store. Even though Walmart will literally say, it's a bigger liability for us for you to get hurt. Literally just let them steal. But otherwise, yeah. Oops. Sometimes people, I'll tell him his life is not worth this fucking job. Who has the boot that deep? It is surprising, Chernobyl. It is shocking how many people are like, I will die for this minimum wage job. That 3 months ago literally reduced my health care and tried to cheat me out of overtime pay. It is wild. But there's a lot of Americans who are just like, die for your job. Cool, more headache for the company.
I mean, it's America, so... if you don't have a knife, then you have a gun.
Well... I mean, so... guns and stuff aside. More so just, like, the capitalist culture. Of, like... your job is a defining part of you. Like, there's so many Americans, and I imagine that it's like this in a lot of Europe too, but definitely America, where it's like the job is the core facet of someone's personality. Nothing is anywhere near as important as what you do for a living to a lot of people. It's very often the first question when, like, Americans meet others is, what do you do for a living?
That's in Spain though, don't worry. Like, Spanish people, actually, there has been a kind of a generational change. Because for the past, like, you know, decades and stuff, like, the rule was to be really loyal to your company. And now, people have realized, hey, I can get more money, or I can get, like, better jobs by just job jumping.
Oh, yeah. There is no loyalty for, like, employees that stay at a company. And so, I mean, the statistics show you will just earn 25% more if you just change jobs every 2 years. Media Spanish? It's... Okay. Is that a Fix-It truck? Does it say Fix-It on site? No, it doesn't.
No.
I was like, hang on.
So from Neon Divide.
Ah.
Oh yeah, Yulin, tomorrow, Satisfactory 1.0.
Yes, I won't get to play it.
Why? Why not?
Because that is also raid launch day for World of Warcraft War Within. Somehow, the two games I'm most obsessed with have massive updates coming on the exact same
War Thunder also has an
day.
update. War Thunder also has an update, so it's like everyone decided to drop all the updates on that day.
Why? They're fucking with like server owners that like give server capacity to different games. They're just all fucking with them at the same day. You know, Satisfactory being like an offline playthrough or like something you play with your friends in a hosted thing. That's not going anywhere, so I'm putting that one off. With World of Warcraft, this is like the raid comes out. My guild is planning to... We normally won't raid on Tuesdays. We're normally going to be a Saturday-Sunday guild. But because it's coming out on Tuesday, I was like, we want to get into it as soon as possible. So we're probably going to go out there Tuesday. Well, we're going to go out there tomorrow. If I can get my monk ready, I will go on that. It won't be ready. It's level 76 and would need to hit max level and then get a bunch of heroic / mythic 0 gear. Which maybe I can do that. I can probably hit 80 today, which I'm planning to because I'm not doing shit today. I'm not doing a video. I'm playing Planet Crafter with Sen, but other than that, I'm literally just gonna play WoW all day. I'll be able to hit 80. Maybe get some setup gear. And then tomorrow before the raid. Oh god. Tomorrow before the raid I might be able to run some Mythic Zeros. But then there will be Stardew. And then our raid will be after that. But we will see if I can get my tank set up. Right now, as we're planning it, there's already 2 tanks. There's one guy from Classic named Wallace, who I think he's just a tank boy. I think he's just, I'm tank, I'm going to tank. And then we have, oh, this video has crunchy audio. I still haven't fixed it. It's been up for a fucking year and I haven't fixed it. And then we have Nixwar, who, he's a fucking goofball that's like, oh, I want a tank, but I just want to, you know, everybody to be happy and play what they want, so I'll do whatever is needed to be done between tanking and DPS. And it's just like, okay, but what would you prefer? I just want you to pick what you want to do. I'm like, oh my god, one of these people. I love Nixwar. But he makes it very difficult to, like, know how serious he is about tanking. Hi, Valmea. Cool, more headache for the company. Hold on, you might be a genius. Well, so here's the thing. It's not really more headache for the company. Because instead of you getting... Like, if you got hurt, they'd be like, well, you signed a clause. It's in your TOS that you wouldn't do that. So, you're fired, and we're not obligated to help you. Hopefully not, Noble. My Stencil, those WoW nerd waiting for Warframe 1999. Imagine playing with people. I don't know, I keep seeing Warframe doing cool stuff, and anytime an update comes out, I'll do the intro quest and not get into the grind. I'll be like, oh, well, that was neat, I suppose. I don't know. I think Warframe is really cool. I'm just really burnt out on it, and Struggling to get back into it. I got really into the Zariman patch. And that was the only patch that I was like, oh, I'm way into Warframe. In the last, like, 4 years. Well, no, that's not true. I got really into it when I got core into it, but... I'm not a collectathon Warframe player like most of them are. I just want a new open world. My problem with Warframe is that it's a collectathon game. And, like, you want to collect all the weapons, you want to mastery rank them, and do all the things. But I typically always want, like, my setup that I never switch from. And so that clashes with the standard leveling system of the game. Alterned London, which is London 2020. I'm playing Warframe's baby brother, First Descendants. I've seen good things about First Descendants. It's new, so it's lacking content, right? Which is, like, expected of a game that is new. Hi, Violet. Is a butt Ewan.
Is it the one with the bunny?
Yes, that is the one with the bunny.
Oh gosh, I love it.
That is how you push skins for a game. It's easy level, just go defend in Hydra? Yeah, but I don't want to do that for 1,000 hours, Riddle. The first Titsendant. I can't see Icy Fire? You kinda can. They're to the right of Media's head. Do not walk like that the whole time. Oh my god. You're gonna fall over. Don't worry about it. Icy Fire is here so much that it's okay if he gets covered every now and then. You'll still see him probably more than anyone else aside from me. Oh my god, they sound like Media? Yeah, they sound like Media? True, delete that loose. That is not what I said at all, Icy Fire. Icy has replaced me. I don't know if you were ever, like, the person that was on stream the most. You were always, and you might still be top chatter. Who is on screen the most? It might have been Zuby. It might have been Cookie. Cookie was around a lot in the first 60 days. I think Cookie's schedule just lined up better with my schedule back then. And Cookie was just like, I can just hang out here and talk about Monster Hunter for hours. I will always be top chatter. The rest of chat can fight me. Media is so cool, imagine. Media's best cutie. I just show up, that's all. Also Como? No, Como has never been like... I don't even think Como has been like on-screen top 10. We love Como. And it's very... You fucking know when Como is here. Because the room shifts when she's here. Not that that's a bad thing. What if I won't fight you, Bits? Let's see. Freya is here a lot. Freya is probably number 2. Logitech is here a lot. Who was here a lot in the early days? We had a month of Yukiyu being here a lot. But that was before she had to go back to work, because school started again. I miss Yukiyu so much. I'll dap you up. Bits' best cutie. I'm really forgetting, like, who's here a lot early on. I think it would have been Cookie. Cookie would show up and the two of us would just talk Monster Hunter for 3 hours straight. Oh my god. I saw a video in my subscriptions feed. Happy showed up quite a bit too, no? Happy showed up often, but I don't think Happy was, like, staying for the whole time. Happy was, like, for about a month was, like, 2 to 3 times a week, but was usually, like, once every 1 to 2 weeks. And then they'll kind of, like, get busy and I won't see them for, like, 3 months. Then they'll come by. They'll have the thought of, like, oh, I'm not giving Yuland enough attention. And they'll come by and I'm like, Happy, it doesn't work that way. I'm always happy to see you. Which Yuki? Yuki Yu. Yuki Unworthy. Yuki as a pet would be here more, but it gets really hot for them to be on in as I'm sure you know. It gets too hot for them to be in VR.
Yeah, also, I think Yuki comes here when she doesn't have a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes she has streams like overlapping yours, so she cannot. But she comes usually after you work, right? Like to chill and stuff.
Mm-hmm. As of lately, so she's streaming right now. She will probably end stream and then she'll show up here. That is a pretty common occurrence, yes. We used to see... I wouldn't say we saw a lot of LoFam, but in the early days, LoFam would show up, like, once a week and hang out for a stream. I think I think his schedule has changed and he had a lot more free time then, and he's very busy now. We used to see a lot of Ryan. Ryan used to get their standing treadmill out and walk with me, like, 2 to 3 times a week. But now it's hot in Germany, and I don't think they want to do that as much anymore. Lofa is another room changer. Lofam definitely is a room changer. There are 2 Yukis.
Continue. Then I was saying that Rain came to my house like 2 times already. I went to visit him, but he lives so far away.
Yeah.
Like so far away.
He's like 2 hours away, right? 2 or 3?
More like 3 to 4. I think closer to 3. Something like 3 and a bit, yeah.
That'd be really funny if you're like, no, he's like 3 to 4 hours, and Ryan just like, I mean, it's 2 hours if you go fast. It's like, Ryan, no. Bits 3 to 4 hours is far. I'm kind of thinking the same thing, like, it's a little far, but you know, that's doable. My American brain can't comprehend that. There are 2 Yukis, Nick. There is Yuki as a pet, who I met through media. They're actually streaming right now. What were they playing? I literally have their stream open on a thing, and I can't remember if it was...
The Crab Dark Souls thingy.
Oh, yeah. Another Crab's Treasure. Which, by the way, not recommended game. It is woke, features pro-LGBT messaging, and has a pride flag and a trans flag featured in the... Have you seen this curator group in the document that people made of it? It's this group. They recommend games based on how woke the game is, and they've reviewed 2,000 games on Steam. And so if it has anything woke about it, not recommended. And if it's if it's pure and has no woke messaging, they'll recommend it. Their recommendations, though, are like a little unhinged. It's like they've been sitting in the tank a little too long, and they're just like, oh, you need therapy and counseling. Here's some of the reviews. For Honor, you know the game with the knights versus samurais? For Honor is woke, has LGBTQ plus messaging, and features female frontline characters fighting against male characters. Historically inaccurate, woke, not recommended. Chivalry 2, not recommended. Has body type 1 and body type 2 character creation instead of biological sex traits. Not recommended. It's just like they take out the littlest things like that, and they'll be like, woke, get it out of here. Doki Doki.
I wonder what they say with these. You know, this game that has been quote unquote famous is sex with, that one. Mustache man thingy.
I'm thinking of Sex with Everything, but I think you're talking about something else.
No, I'm talking about something else.
Okay.
There is a meme game.
Mm-hmm.
There is a meme game currently called Sex with Hitler.
Oh.
It's stupid. I've seen people, be like, this is completely stupid. I wonder what they say.
Mm-hmm.
It is a stupid game.
It is, yes. I've seen it and people fucking love it for memes. I can check the document later and see. Hi Wrath, hi Nyashu. Doki Doki Literature Club. Woke. At one point, one of the girls says that she loves the person playing the game, though she doesn't know if they're male or female, but it doesn't matter because she loves them so much. Woke, not recommended. And it's like, what is wrong with you? You think way too much about this. Alright, I won't be able to catch Wednesday streams anymore. Aww. You gonna have, meeting stuff on Wednesdays, or? I imagine it's something with the new job. This Ryan person is so special. For Honor is a great, terrible game. Space Marine 2 is woke, because there's a black Ultramarine. Honestly, that might be, a real review for them. Holy content, Batman, look at that shake. I know. I won't be remote anymore? No! Is that just on Wednesdays? Or is that 5 days a week not remote? How are you, Ewan? I'm good. I feel a little toasted. Physically, I'm not tired. Mentally, I'm very tired. After yesterday, I'm tired. I didn't like Space Marine 2 because there isn't a female Space Marine. Hi, Techno. Time to find a new job. This is the new job, Bits. This is the new job. The thing is, I think it lets him escape Florida, if I remember correctly. And it kind of gets him, into the next level of the industry. So it's while it sucks that it's not remote, and he had to move for it, it is a big step up. But I did play it with a few boyfriends. A few boyfriends? Hell yeah. I was watching Smug Little Bug play it. Hi, Cairo. I was watching Smug Little Bug play it. It looks good. It looks really good. And Media, that's who it is. I see Fire and Logitech here also, but they're lined up with Media. I spot a singular bean next to you. Head pat that bean. We have 3 people with us. Wait, it is Media? Yeah, Violet, it is. I thought you were being silly when you're like, that sounds like media. My first time watching stream at the other house. I'd say hi while I'm here. Hell yeah. I'm on a bus once more. Oh. Free from Florida. Okay. Well, let me turn my brightness on and move to 740p to look at this so-called epic hip movement.
I mean, about the Space Marine, about the Space Marine thing that you said, I thought all the Space Marines were males, and then the female chapter was the sisters of Attilan, the one with the flamethrowers.
That was... I don't know much about Warhammer at all. I just know, like, the topic of are there female Marines always comes up and people fight over it. My understanding is that almost all Space Marines are male. Apparently the process for becoming a Space Marine is like, they take 1 million just, babies, and immediately start experimenting on them, giving them the process for making them, like, ultra-humans. And, like, one will survive. And so because men are typically bigger and have more muscle mass, they almost exclusively use those because they're just barely slightly more likely to live through the process. So lore-wise, I think it's like they use dudes. So there's no female Space Marines. There's like a sect or two of female Space Marines. And so like in this game, lore-wise, it's like, I get it. At the same time, can we just have a video game where it's like, hey, you could be a sister of battle? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I understand, and it's a preference, right? You either prioritize the lore, and the like, no, they have to all be dudes, or it's like, this is a video game and not real. People want to play as a girl. I kind of feel like both sides are justified. Yeah. By God, those hip movement. That was who we rated yesterday. I don't remember if you were up for that. I think you'd gone to bed. Subscribe. No, oh my God, I'm silly. I like Media's avatar. It's so very cute. Media is so very cute. So how did the end of Ocarina of Time go? Get enough sleep? I got plenty of sleep. We finished around 1 a.m. It was 16 hours at the end. I was... I don't know if you saw the full Shadow Room and the Fire Room, Cairo. The like ate my red tunic in the Shadow Room, and then I didn't have it for the Fire Room, and I was seething. The Ice Room and the Light Room were probably the easiest too. Those were fine. And then the boss, I died to Ganondorf once. I ran out of magic, and it was like, well, I literally can't hit him with light arrows anymore, so I guess we're done. And I just let him kill me. I then went and got the magic upgrade, which I couldn't just go get it because it was in the volcano area. I had to go buy another fire tunic. So literally at one point, I'm sitting there having the thought, I am fucking digging up graves in the Kakariko graveyard to get money, to buy a fire tunic, to go talk to a great fairy, to get magic upgrade, so that I can fight this boss. I hate this right now. Got the magic upgrade, went back to Ganondorf. The first two volleys, I did flawlessly. The first two, like, he shoots an orb, I hit it back. We have a volley of like 20, I don't miss one. I was like, dude, if I can get through this without missing one, I'm gonna be so, like, fucking happy. You done walking? Hell yeah. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I did almost 50 minutes, and I was like, yeah, that should be enough.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
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 I totally just mind blanked. We go back to Ganondorf. Did first phase like super easily. I took a few more hits than I would have liked. Um, this was funny, Cairo. I was reading chat too much while running down. So in the 3-minute sequence where you're running down, Media was saying this earlier, you hit every single rock on the way down. There would be 3 rocks on the stairs, and you would zigzag to hit all of them. And I was like, ah. Apparently I was just reading chat too much and took like 8 hearts of damage running down the stairs. We get to Ganondorf, or we get to Ganon. He went through 2 of my fairies. I ran out of magic, and I didn't have the big Goron. I was using the hammer, right? And so I was just taking a shit ton of damage on him. He hit a pillar. I got like a full magic restore from that. And then I finished him off with that. But I did go through 2 fairies. He hit me once, or he hit me to finish off the second fairy, right? So I revive, I've got a full 12 hearts, and then the next hit killed him. I was like, really? I almost did this with 1 fairy? I find it fun how I can sit in the same lobby with guys I've slept with, make sexual jokes with them about Warhammer. Hell yeah. Female Marines. Female Marines. Female Marines. The only so-called female Space Marine are the Custodies. Warhammer kind of brutal. I didn't know they were media. I just got as close as, wow, they sound like media. Media, gah. You want game to be fun and not knee-deep in lore? How dare. I mean, I want it to be as inclusive and fun for as many people as possible. But there are people who lore is what makes the game fun. And when you break lore for inclusivity, those people don't have fun. When you break inclusivity for lore, people that, you know, aren't super diehards for the fandom don't have fun. There is no perfect solution. There's a Sisters of Battle game. If I recall, it's bad. Unfortunate. Not gonna lie, I prefer lore. The Guild Wars didn't make the female version because of money. Oh, GW didn't make because of money. Now that they see they can make more money, they did so. Media, do you like hugs? Bitsy, you still mad at me? Nice, nobody, Cairo. Stare. What if I bought you some cookies? What kind? Sugar cookies. It's immediate. LOL, Violet. Oi, oi, y'all. What about Nutter Butters? Media always going to be so very cute? No. Because beauty and, like, cuteness is just temporary, right? Art is an explosion. But they're super omega cute now. Chessman, I'm going to throw you. Lamau. How do you not like Chessman? I was just taking a shit. I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that. Inclusivity isn't always the answer, that's the thing. I agree. I agree. Violence is the answer. No, violence is always the question. And the answer is yes, throw us. I want inclusivity as much as possible. But it's just not always appropriate. If you have a game that's about, I don't know, any historical time period where they didn't have female soldiers, and a big focus on the game is historical accuracy in every aspect, and then you go, oh, but you can play as a female soldier. At that point, it's like, is this really helping? Like, it just... I always ask, what does the lore benefit from this lack of inclusivity? Everyone should hug and kiss Bits. If violence committed. I feel like it's a not super common situation where it's like, hey, get rid of inclusivity, but unless the game is meant to be a simulation, there's rarely a good defense for avoiding inclusion. Yeah, and I think I'm saying the same thing. There are people Make inclusivity really bad. Did you really just quote Deidara? I did. Hi, Crit. Anytime Nick asks me, is this person going to be cute forever? I say no. Art is an explosion. It's a temporary, finite moment in time. I just look at it. If the lore is already well done and laid out, I see zero reason to change it. Pyro, I love some classes. Where the fuck are the black afro guys? They keep making choose the well-groomed dreads. That... I wonder if games are like a... This is just a thought. I have no idea. This is just me, like, impulse thought. I wonder if an afro started being seen as like, oh, this is the black guy haircut. So if they're doing this, they're just doing it as a checklist. And now game developers are like scared to do afros? Because I'm kind of noticing that too, Riddle, where it's like, hey, wait a minute. They do dreads very often. And I don't see afros as much anymore. There are a lot of better resources than me, but I'm always open to critique and teaching. I hate dreads. So you are calling me ugly in the future. Well, you know, 100 years from now, you'll probably be dead. And you probably won't be as cute as you are now. Who is next to Icy Fire? That is Logitech. They're a forklift. Dread are not easy to maintain. They are afraid, yes. I lost one. I've had dreads, I fucking loved them. Magic the Gathering, there's this cool girl with afro, and I'm like, that's a nice card. Hey, you found one. Since it's my stepdad's b-day today, I'm drinking of it, so cheers. Hell yeah. You want me to die in 100 years? I want you to live forever. But I imagine you're probably not going to be alive in 100 years. I would assume that everybody here is not going to be alive in 100 years. Maybe Gale. I could see Gale as some, like, 125-year-old Palpatine. Sustained on critiquing streamers. I love you, Gale. But I want to be a cute-ass skeleton that escaped its mortal shell. Ready for Elden Ring? I'd have never guessed this, Hylos. Well, fuck you too, Ewan. I love you. They were always down my back. Now, why is Core a very cute harpy? Her path has led her to that. She used to be a green cat. Now she's a caramel crow harpy. Are you doubting my skills to live for 100 more years? Yes, I am. But I'd love to be proven wrong. That emote is so good, Smug. I'm gonna live 100 years just to spite Ewan now? Yeah? God, Gamer, Gale is eternal. No such thing found when I'm bad at games. When I die, I'm gonna haunt Ewan by moving his cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts. I haven't had... God damn it, Logitech, that got me so much. I haven't had cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts in like a year. It's probably been 9 months or so. I used to live on Pop-Tarts. I used to get like 3 to 4 boxes of Pop-Tarts a week and go through those. The cinnamon Pop-Tarts are goated. My absolute favorite Pop-Tarts are the confetti cupcake. I fucking love confetti cupcake. But brown sugar cinnamon is definitely up there. We all gonna spite you now. Are you doubting the power of the dark side? Wait! Hang on. That's a good, like, manga idea. A VTuber who had a small community of like 50 people. But like they were doing some like black magic that they didn't really understand that they were doing, and they were tying all of their watchers' souls to them. And so then, like, the apocalypse happened, and VTubing is no longer a thing, and, like, life is falling apart. And they're in, like, apocalyptic wasteland, but they're haunted by their watchers from before the apocalypse. Oh, God. That's such a stupid idea that would be, like, I don't know, maybe this would be a fun one-shot manga. I'm gonna die tomorrow to help Yulin's point? No! Are you doubting the power of the dark side? No. But I'll miss you. Psych, 100 plus, here we go. I like the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. Those are pretty good. I like those. Get better aim. VTuber mentioned muted. So let me know when you are ready today, Icy. Have fun. Found one, Icy. That sounds cute. When is the manga coming out? So if we drag Yulin out the house, bring cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts. Confetti cupcake are my favorite. No, honestly, just cookies. Cookies is my Achilles heel. I'll join during Yulin's non-nap. Hell yeah. What are we at? We're at 2.6 already? Oh my god. I have not been drinking water. Cairo, you're listening, right? Hunt a Yulin cookies. Hydrate thine soul. I warnings. Okay. Once I slept on it and woke up this morning and thought about it. My opinion of Ocarina of Time was really negative yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm more justified in saying this game is dog shit, but it was perfect for the time. For 1996, it was incredible. For today, it would be ass. But I thought about it more, I calmed down, I simmered down. It was like, okay, first of all, I didn't play it correctly. I played it with the intention of finishing a run as fast as possible. Which for somebody who's almost doing a blind playthrough because they haven't played it in 20 years, it's not a good way to play Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, as with any Zelda game, 100% rewards people for taking the side roads. They give you a quest, you don't need to do it right away. And you will probably be rewarded if you go do the side stuff. If I had, like, been playing every minigame, talking to every NPC, checking every hole in the ground, I would have gotten things that made my life a million times easier for the main story. I would have gotten fire arrows. I would have gotten all the fairy bonuses. I would have gotten the Big Goron sword, right? And those things just make the game easier for you. There were a lot of things that was like, this is shit, you know, Z targeting is a fucking pain in the ass. A lot of the enemies are really just block at the right time. Just wait for them to not block and then hit them. But like, those are just, it came out in 1996, there's not much you can do about that. There was some sadism in their design choices. Like putting a like on that ledge with a time attack jumping puzzle. Whoever made that is just a bad person. They're just objectively a bad person, right? There's some things like that. But like, I think now, if a game equivalent to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time came out, completely new IP, just some indie developer, he makes a game with the same graphics, the same level of density, the same level of like, you know, overarching story of like, you do this, you go through these dungeons, you go through this story, the game twists and it expands, and you know, you went through these 3 dungeons, and then you go through these 6 dungeons. If a game today came out like that, bye, love you. If a game today came out like that, people would love it. And I kind of had the thought, that just kind of makes me think of Undertale. Like, Undertale is like that, where it's, you know, It's a really long game, multiple playthroughs, multiple nuggets of story and things to find, and it's a fucking global sensation. I think, even though I say Ocarina of Time aged poorly, it's not good compared to newer Zelda games. I kind of think of that now and I'm like, maybe I still kind of hold that, because Legend of Zelda games are just goated. Legend of Zelda games are just, they're good. And they all have that level of, like, complexity and, like, overarching story and just so many things hidden within the game to find. I still think Ocarina of Time is lower on the end of games that I've played, for Legend of Zelda specifically. But I think if it came out today, completely like its own IP, indie developer, not Nintendo, not Legend of Zelda, I think it would be a sensation. I think people would absolutely fucking love it. How you hunt a Yulin cookies, hydrate thine soul, Dryland. I hate mornings, I hate them so much. I don't hate them when I wake up consistently at the same time. When I went to college and I would wake up at like 8 a.m. and then on Friday, Saturday, and maybe some Sundays, I would stay up till 4 a.m. Then I hated Mondays. Or I hated mornings. But now that I consistently go to bed at 2 a.m. every day, I just wake up at 7 as, like, you know, just fresh. Mornings are nice if it rain morning. I saw some really good looking red velvet in this year's Swiss colony. Oh, sounds nice. I'm trying to finish as fast as possible. Mismatched controls to in-game UI. At least the misinputs, the long stretches of time you were playing. Bro, Majora's Mask does so much of that shit. Oh, people would love it, me included. A nostalgia game, probably. Also, it's a good thing you didn't do Master Pet. It has double damage. But I like that remixed puzzles more. Are they really, though? To be fair, I think Legend of Zelda is the best thing coming out of Nintendo currently. I also do. As someone who didn't play the N64 Zelda games as a kid, they both poorly age. I think nostalgia holds them both together. Majora is better, though. I disagree, Sir Noble. I think there's definitely aspects of them that don't age well. The controls, the fucking... Oh my god. Constantly going into the menu to change my boots was so fucking annoying. And they fixed that in remakes and remasters. But that was a fucking, like, wild design choice. Yes, they get a lot of nostalgia. But, like, once I played it and I recognized, like, hey, if I played this like Tears of the Kingdom, where I just blinded it, saw a side quest, went and did that, explored all the things, you know, finished Child Link stuff and unlocked Adult Link, I would probably then be like, okay, let's go after pieces of heart. Let's get like 20 to 25 hearts and then go after the dungeons. I'm gonna have a way easier time in every fucking dungeon if I do that. And, like, I think it absolutely would have rewarded players that do that, which is typically what Legend of Zelda games do. You do the side quests and go through all the side things, you get rewarded for it. I think saying it aged poorly, there are certain things of it that definitely do, right? The Z-targeting system is fucking trash. The combat is trash. The menu and UIs are trash. But the story... There are things I would change with the dungeon design. But I think overall, it is a masterpiece. Hello? Playlist? Do the next one. Hang on. I don't believe that this one was actually next. Because this is like... Moonblade. Okay, it is. Huh? This one is the next video. Well then. We stayed in the same expansion. That doesn't happen often. Night, Violet. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not in college. I know I look young, but I'm not that. I'm not saying you were. I'm saying when I was in college. Also, Zelda is now like a lot of Monolith Soft, aka further cementing them as the GOAT. This. You know something? I hate how Blizzard is soft punishing you for doing World Quest early with these new special assignments. Yeah, I like Zelda, but I'll take Dark Souls over Ocarina of Time any day. It was really funny. Media came into the stream yesterday and was like, "What's the green bar?" And I was like, "That's magic." And Media's like, "Why is the magic green? Health is green. Magic is blue. Why is it green?" And it was like, they just made it that way in 96. After watching you, Zelda, I'm gonna play the Awakening remake, which I never got around to. I've just come to the realization that Ewan will just hate any game he plays for the 50-day game thing. No, that's not true. I liked Ocarina of Time. I was getting salty for a lot of it. Ewan, what color is math? Red. Because that's the one I get marked down the most on. Bluish gray. I'm so argumentative today, sorry. No, you're good, you're good. I think you just need to not try to marathon them. This is a dilemma I have been facing, Cairo. I feel like trying to do a game on the 50 days is 100% hampering my experience of the games. Right? When I play Ocarina of Time for 12 hours straight, rushing it down to get to the end as fast as possible, it does not put me in a good playthrough. It does not, like... It is not the ideal fun way to play the game, and I'm quite frankly playing wrong. But I'm trying to balance me having fun and it being good for stream. Right? I'm not going to play 50 hours of Ocarina on time. Or Ocarina of Time on stream. I'm just not going to. That would be 10 days of like 5-hour streams tacked on to the normal streams. I'm just not going to do that. And so it's a weird, like, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna keep doing the, hey, let's rush down a game. It's gone better. It's gone way better with the games I'm familiar with. It's gone way... That's why I'm really liking the games I never finished. Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time, I had a lot of fun with, and I finished. Subnautica, I didn't even come close to finishing. Now, granted, that was a underwater horror game that was fucking anxiety on steroids for me. What other games have we done? Skyrim. Skyrim was a good example of this was one of the worst games I could have played. Because you're supposed to explore everything. You're supposed to get stronger, high unknown, as you go through it and explore. And like story... The way I played Skyrim was I just walked around to all the cities to see them and explore them, to plan out walking videos. And then I started doing story. The problem was, I played Skyrim for 10 hours, leveled up to like 10 just walking around, and had no power increases. I didn't have any stats go up. I didn't have any gear to show for it. I was just level 10. So there's like wind elementals and saber-toothed tigers in the world now, fucking destroying me. And I'm like, this fucking sucks. This is the second quest in the game, and I have to fight an army up this mountain, and I'm supposed to have done this 20 minutes in? This shit is awful. And people are like, well, no, it's normally not scaled like that. You're just, leveled up to 10, so you're fighting things that are scaled up to that. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. What? This fucking sucks, bro. And like, it was just the way I played the game did not work well for that at all. That's why I've been having... Bastion, thank you. That's why I've been having fun with the games that I have played before, because I'm not learning the systems. Banjo-Kazooie, I probably got salty at some moments, but we beat it, and I had fun. Ocarina of Time took a lot longer than I expected, but we did beat it, and I had fun. Even those, I don't want to do like 24 hours of extra stream stuff to do these 50. So I'm just like, wonder if he's as fast with other stuff. And so I'm just like, doing the 50 days is not something I have a good answer for. Which, when I don't have a good answer, means, oh, I'm just going to keep doing the exact same thing I have been doing. And we're teaching you math now? Salty Yulin with nut. Oi! I fell asleep in the middle. But I did see you beat Ganon? Hell yeah. Cairo Marathon? He kept delaying it more and more. I did. We're at day 416. And we just finished celebrating day 400. Soma win? Fucking never. It is Horror Unknown. Fuck you. Fuck you, Riddle. Subnautica is absolutely horror. Nah, you don't have a serious skill issue there. I think Jack is on the way. What the... Yuland and hating stuff. Who would have guessed? Oh, I could slam the fuck out of Ocarina of Time. Might be fun to do. That sounds fun to do. Like, if I just streamed and, like, didn't care about numbers, a game like that absolutely sounds fun to do. But I do care about the numbers. I kind of do care about my viewer count. Because it pays my bills. And, like, I just don't have the time for that. If I didn't have anything going on after the walking streams, if I was, like, bored, and, like, I didn't have other stuff to play, and I didn't have other plans, like, if I didn't have Stardew, Star Wars, and I was taking a break from making walking videos, I could see myself like, hey, from now on, we're gonna do a walking video, or we're gonna do our walk in the morning, and then play 3 hours of a game. Hi, Feetchan. The problem with that is that then I don't get my nap. And I don't know if you guys knew this, I'm fucking addicted to cuddling people in VR after my walks. Yulin does writing vids. Yulin needs Eep. The naps is probably the biggest inhibitor to me getting shit done. Hi, Jack. Heck no, and Icy cute. Yun doesn't have a skill issue. They lack skill overall. Oh my god. Nah, Yun is still a gamer. I think I can be good. I'm really slow at learning. I think if I have something naturally and I'm able to slowly work up my skill in it, I can be fucking incredible with stuff. But I learn really slowly. And so if it's something that would require, look at you and cutely walking. Okay. If it's something that requires like a lot of practice, or like it's just something that I'm not going to be doing long term, like Ocarina of Time stuff, I will check out. So like in the Ganon fight, I know doing the leap attack does double damage. And I was not using that. The reason is, I didn't want to learn that. I didn't want to learn, like, the proper timing and angle of the Z target to get on his tail, so that your leap attack goes to the right spot, because otherwise it's just a fucking leap in the distance. I was just like, I'm never gonna need this again. Just fucking smack. Why bother going through the effort of learning when I can just run up, do a horizontal slash, not have to deal with Z targeting at all? Z target, more like S target. S stands for shit. Yeah. Plonk. Why you deny your cuteness? I didn't deny it at all. What are you talking about? Wait, I can move these. Can I? Oh hell yeah! Look at the camera. Your cat is waving. It is cut off by the camera. It's so cute. Jack. Yeah, Jack's here. I need a drink. Jack is always cute. I've seen them be not cute once, but then I was told I have to promise not to talk about that. Imagine denying a compliment. Not as cute as the cute one. What? What? What Bits is talking about, Jack, is that when people are like, you're so cute, and people are like, I'm not cute. They're talking about, like, denying the compliment like that. So, like, you know, don't deny compliments. Take them. People love you. Get complimented, nerd. That's what Bits is talking about there. Who is Jack? This is Jack. Jack is a friend. And an artist. And a gamer. And sometimes a pineapple. Now, if you find Jack in a world where someone has a Raiden Shogun Abbey. Yeah. I called someone cute and they said they aren't. My response was, you know what, you're right. And they were so lost. The problem for me, Bits, is that some of the people that are like, I'm not cute, that I want to do that to, would be genuinely upset if I was like, you know what, you're right, that shit's fucking annoying. They'd be like, okay, I won't talk to you for a month. And I'm like, oh, no, please. Why is Jack small and cute? I'm actually not cute, though. You're right. That's not your problem. It is my problem. Because I enjoy their company. I enjoy hanging out with them. I would rather have them doing the annoying, oh, I'm not cute thing, than not be around at all. I agree that it's like, this is annoying. I don't like dealing with this. But I prefer to deal with that if it means I get the rest of them. Hey, Yulin, I'm ugly as fuck, right? I never really liked the Knight's Chow. I'm not big on the ears. It's like the Jester Chow. I'm like, eh. Hated hell yeah. Look, at the end of the day, everyone is cute. I'd say the vast majority of people are cute. There's some people that's just like, no. I'm sorry, but no. Someone calls me cute, I just tell them thank you and move on with my day. You guys probably figured this out. I like being called cute. I like compliments and praise. The people that don't like it, I wish they would just do that unknown and move on. The people that love it and fish for it by saying I'm not cute, those people I want to strangle. You know, I told you about the event I went to, right? Me being the Knights Chow. When I made someone cry with happy nostalgia. I do. It's really cute. Yules doesn't know what I look like, so I can say I'm Uggo. No, you can't. Ugly. Crit, the thing I care about most is personality and how they treat me. The other person's appearance, I actually don't care about that much. My range of dateability is like supermodel to ugly bastard. If you saw me then, you would care. Maybe. Yuland hates clowns. I'm not big on clowns. You did not just insult my boy Knights. I did, Cairo. I don't like Jester and Harlequin aesthetics. I just don't. But you're cute and awesome and adorable. Because he is found one. I'd smooch you as well. Is that at me? What the heck? Who is the Orange Chow? That is Techno Rave. Jack, sweetie. Ah, Knights. Gaming's first gender-fluid character. I take... WoW music is so calming. I need to redo this video, Crit. A lot of my old videos are just L take. That's fine. Sorry, lowercase. Toilet princess. A lot of my WoW videos, because I started in WoW. I started with Shadowlands videos. Then I did BFA. Then I did Dragonflight. Then I did Legion. And then I did WoD. Halfway through WoD, I was like, the sound is not good for these, and I redid things to change the sound. Here's the thing. When I was recording WoW videos, I was just recording the game sounds. Like, I would crank the music volume up and just record that. Although that would still be really low. In other games, Final Fantasy, I can't do that. WoW has really good options where it's like they have an option to loop music, so there's never downtime in the music. But not every other game has that. So like in Guild Wars or Final Fantasy, I have the music muted, and I have to go find a YouTube video of the song that plays in that zone and overlay that with the footage I get from those games. Which I like a little bit less, but at the same time, like, I kind of wish I did that for WoW. So when I remake the WoW videos, what I will probably do... Yulin, you need a hat? What? What do I need a hat for? When I redo the WoW videos, I will probably have the music muted. I will probably have sound stuff still going, so, like, you can hear sword clashes and fighting nearby. And then I will get the songs from online and overlay them to the WoW videos. Oh, by the way, so like they are really leaning on Lord of the Rings and Star Wars for WoW themes. Hello, Ivy Orange Chow. Then going hard on the similarities. Who's the half-head I see? That is Logitech. They were the forklift a moment ago. You need a hat? A hat for hatting around. Somewhat soon. I don't know when, but somewhat soon. I will have a hat. We'll be getting a hat at some point in time with Cairo. Cairo bought me a hat in time and all the DLC. Scatman and Hatman. Yeah, I know WoW is great. Down with all others. I agree, Yules. Yup. I don't know about down with all others. I do think WoW is the GOAT. Did you finish the new campaign? I haven't done the new week stuff. Crit, I'm so bad. I still have not picked a main. I still am undecided between Warlock and Brewmaster Monk. I want to see where I fit in the raid group. Just become Brewlock. Skyman Hammond. You'll be happy for certain someone mules. Oh boy. Jack is a very big cutie. Oh, thought you were talking about putting a literal hat on your avatar. I don't know if Yuki is talking about that. I started talking about Hat in Time. Brewmaster is the Chad pick. I'm very undecided on it. On one hand, yes. On one hand, I do think tanking is my best role. Like, you say you're a Brewmaster player, somebody will think, wow, this guy is probably cool. I do think tanking is my best role. I think you put me in a raid, I will be a 4 of 10 healer, a 7 of 10 melee, a 7.5/10 range, and maybe like a 9 out of 10 tank. That's what I think of myself. Although, like, I'm thinking about myself compared to, like, Farisu. I'm like, would if she's a 10 of 10, would I be a 9 of 10 compared to her? I don't know. Tanking because you're thick, Ewan. We are gonna suck, Yules. I do think my best role is tanking. That being said, I'm not always into WoW to the point that is good for tanking. Right? People want your tank to be into the game, running all the mythics, doing all the things. And I'm just like... I like tanking, but I also really like solo content, and so I don't know if I should play a tank with that regard. Like, I really want to go really hard on delves this expansion. I don't know if I should do that as a tank. Ayuki tanking because you're a thick Eland. I see Gale Riddle. We're gonna suck Yules, locks aren't good. Our DPS is gonna be last other than S-Priest, although Mythic Plus, I think we are pretty okay. I've been fucking as a Demonology Warlock crit. I have been like, I don't know what it is. Demonology Warlock just fucking clicks with me. I am fucking slamming those, the DPS meters, and like, on a single target fight, I will do 400k. On AoE, I've seen 2 million. Oh no, you don't get it. The Sims are out. We are doomed. Oh my goodness. DPS is going to be last other than Priest. Mythic Plus, I think, will be pretty okay. Ewan just likes getting hit, so they tank me. How good are you at tanking my boss? I think you will do well. Do delves with me? We will do delves 8 once it's out. Probably. 400k is not great. I get 700k for Affliction. Okay. But what's your item level? I was doing 400k when I was 79. Hi, Pixel. I have not been pushing my item level. And the 400k I'm seeing is like 550 item level? I'm doing 401k. We did just have 401k the other day. I don't remember if that was yesterday or the day before. But there's actually a holiday that celebrates having a 401k. Hey, did you talk about the time yesterday? When you couldn't do that one part from your kidhood? Don't ever say kidhood again. Doing 0 since I don't play WoW. Wait, I missed the holidays? You did not. We haven't talked about them. So with the same gear, I'm doing 600k single target per demo. Hi, Marshmallow. Thank you for the follow. Elon, do you like furries? I love furries. Almost every furry I've met has been really nice. I do think there's a lot of fucking cringy furries. But, like, I don't think cringe makes you a bad person. Oh, God. There's some cringy people that I adore. Just bad, like our scaling isn't great? Like me? I would not put you in that list, Techno. Shit, it's me, isn't it? No. Of the characters I have at 80, Rogue, Warrior, and Warlock. The Warlock just clicks with me. And that one just, I get it. I do good damage with it. It feels like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. The Rogue feels weird. The Rogue is like, I don't entirely know what I'm doing. Sometimes I do good damage, but also when I do good damage, it's like 300k. And I'm like, should I be doing more? And then like AoE is like, okay, on this pull, I did 500k DPS. On this pull, I did 75k DPS. What the fuck? With full gear, single target, SHF Flick is supposed to get 1.4 million DPS? I'm literally an alpaca. What does that have to do with anything? Techno-Rave is a furry shock lightning crackler. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm saying I'm cringe. Wait, you're furry, Techno? I didn't know that. Hell yeah. The Warrior, I feel like I know what I'm doing. But my damage feels lackluster. I don't know. Sometimes my damage will be crazy. Right? And Warrior on AoE is fucking stupid. You do Dragon's Roar, you do Odin's Fury, you do Blade Storm, and it's like, oh look, I did 2 million DPS, yay me! It's very bursty AoE. Whereas the Warlock, it's sustained AoE. But it can be bursty. If you start a fight with a fucking Ruination, oh my god, that's burst. No, I'm not, Lamau. It's not you, Sir Noble. The Yules from a main lock on 589, my second lock is 580. I did get my Rogue to 80 last night. Hell yeah. My Brewmaster is 76. I want to get that to 80 today, and I want to gear it up as much as possible today, and then do a bunch of Mythic Zeros before raid tomorrow. I think I kind of want to commit to tanking. How many years does it take to get to level 80? If you play the new race Earthen, 3 hours. No, 3 hours to 70. Are they getting to 80 with the flying, or are they getting just to 70 with the flying? Realistically, it goes really fast. 1 to 70, if you're new, could take 24 hours. If you were, like, experienced like me, you could probably do in 5 to 10. And if you were, like, sweaty and you're like, I'm going to go for a world record and do this as fast as possible, probably, like, 2 to 4 hours. I don't know what the current strat is. I know the new race has a very specific way, unique to them, that you can get to max level in, like, 3 hours. I need my bone-hurting juice for that. Level 70 to 80... I think it took 3 hours for the world record. Or for the world first. Ruination into Guard Cleave means you'll get a ton of burst. Dude, it's so good. It's so good when, like, you have Ruination up, and you see the tank running between the 4 groups, and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a big one. And then it crits, and you rip Threat off the tank, and they have to, like, stun them, and they're like, what the fuck did you do? New experience for me. Man, I wish I can love WoW, but I hate dealing with people. Some people make it like a job, I hate it now. It has never been more solo-friendly, Jack. I don't know. I think you played it with the wrong group. I think your IRL friends, every time we talked about them, I was just like, you just need to play with us. You just need to fucking play with us. Should I leave, Jack? He's not even remotely talking about you, Icy Fire. Jack Boop. Always bad apples to ruin the bunch. Nick Boop. I hate people too, and I love WoW. Imagine playing with people. I am one of those people. You are literally not. Icy Fire, have you ever played a single day of World of Warcraft? Because Jack is talking about people on WoW. One of us, part of the ship. Part of the ship. Part of the ship. Let's do Dells together, Yules. They told me that's the way to swoon E-boys. Yeah? Eventually. I need to pick a character. I need to pick a character and then, like, get Lore Master on it. And start doing all the unlocks on it. Jack Gale doesn't exist. I'm talking about people in general, Lamau. Jack is talking about people on WoW. Jack played WoW in Dragonflight, came back for Amir Drasil, and his guild was like, you can't come with us because you're not doing 210k DPS and your item level isn't 490. Get good at the game, please. IQ.
Walkies.
Walkies.
Walkie.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Holy heck, new bean I've never met. Mm-hmm. Wow, Ewan. You sound exactly like my guildmates when you do that 10 of 10 performance. I installed it for it to never work after hours of downloading. Needless to say, I was greatly annoyed as young Icy had little to no patience. Icy, that's the second time I've known you do something like that, so I'm like, how does he keep doing that?
Nuh-uh.
I'm Matoshiro. How I will spoon this Evoy is butter pasta with ground beef. And a good cheek grab. This bastard is in VR? Yeah. What do you mean? Aren't they all?
Yes. Wait, who is it? Who is saying that?
Bits.
Who's talking? Who's talking shit? Bits, I wanna play fucking Tarkov.
I don't know, Bits. I've never seen Q not in VR.
You have.
No,
Very much every single time.
No, I'm just saying that. To fuck with him.
Yeah, I'm always in VR.
Literally
I'm
always in VR, dude.
What the fuck do you even mean, man? What the fuck, man?
Then go play Tarkov.
Bits never joins me when I'm in VR. Bits never joins me when I'm in VR, man. Just hates me. He hates me. I know that he hates me.
It's... I don't
He's
know
not
what
beating
it's...
the allegations of hatred towards pink people.
He always finds an excuse, right? He'll be like, "Whoa, this person's on!
Yeah,
I love them so much! I
exactly.
want to join them." Oh,
True.
you're in
But-
the Chowgarn
but-
world? Never mind. It's just
but-
like, is that a valid reason?
Yikes. Yikes. Watch him join right now. Fucking shaking my head, man.
Oh well, I am talking about randos. A new person has joined. Someone new has joined. Second time doing what? Trying to download something for it to not work? Uh-huh. If you're someone that says they are casual,
Shaking my
I
head.
care less. I don't know. I feel like I play casually, but I'm better than casuals. I'm not like them. I call myself washed up mythic raider. That's what I am. Then go play Tarkov.
Yolan, your
Amaka.
friend is saying bye-bye.
Dylan, my friend is here. I gotta go. Bye. Love you. Bye, Techno. Thank you for stopping by. I love you.
I also gotta go. I need to play Tarkov. And I need to go hate myself.
Can you not hate yourself here a little bit
Because
longer?
Bits never plays.
Like
I
5
can.
minutes? Yay!
Sit.
Hell yeah.
Sitting.
I don't know if you saw yesterday, Q. I did a 16-hour
I don't
stream
think I did.
finishing Ocarina of Time. Because I
What the fuck?
had never beaten it as a kid. I played it when I was 10,
Ah.
and I was too scared of the Shadow Temple.
Ah.
And so,
What a baby. Oh god.
I had
It's the
beaten...
French.
I had beaten Ganondorf before, but I had not done half the Shadow Temple, the entire
at him.
Spirit Temple, and the tower. So yesterday,
So
Technically, we
lazy, not
started
even
a
in
week ago.
VR.
he's
Yeah.
not even in VR. That's understandable.
Look
Oh.
at him.
I get like
Look
that at
fucking
night.
tap.
I get like that when Cora's doing her Friday
At night,
streams.
At night, I'm just in just H party smile, being
Hell yeah.
wholesome.
Well, of course, you're at Just H Party.
Exactly.
That is
That's
a
the
very
best
wholesome place.
to
as I
cuddle and
understand
sleep. Smile.
it.
Exactly.
That's all I've heard about it. I'll get in desktop at nighttime.
Yeah. It's
Because if I'm in VR, I'll get too comfy and fall asleep. I'll literally just put the headset on, and within 10 minutes be snoring. And it's like, well, I just miss everything if I
could
do
never.
that. So I always get on in desktop at night.
I could never sleep in VR ever again.
Really?
I did, and then I was so fucking scared of damaging my headset that I never did again. Although, I think 3 days ago, I was in Just H, and I had my AC blowing at me, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna cover myself with a blanket, because it's cozy. And then I laid my head on a memory foam pillow, and it like molded itself to the shape of the headset. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to get up anymore. And then I fucking dozed off for like 30 minutes.
Hell yeah.
But then I woke up because somebody was fucking poking my face. I had to get up and block them.
That's messed up. When I fall asleep, I don't move. I like don't toss or turn at all. And so it's very easy for me to sleep in VR.
I don't if I have this hottest brick in my face. But I like to usually roll around on bed.
Yeah, I am a statue when I'm
Especially
asleep, so I'm not
when my
really
cat
scared
jumps
of
on
breaking my headset.
I am known for moving a lot around when I'm asleep.
Oh no. Yeah, you probably shouldn't sleep in VR then.
Yeah, because when I was baby and I shared bed with parents, they told me that I kicked them a lot.
That's funny. I'm
Look at the
only in
fucking
VR
cat.
chat, so Bits isn't here. You literally said on orange or red when I'm in VR, never responding. Pink people, you fuckwit. You'll assume Mythic Zero World Tour on Tuesday? Very possible. I'm planning to. When Bits log in, I will leave. No! This too? Question mark. I'm going back to hitting marked room by myself then. Fuck you, Q. Wait, who's the one with the really cute
What do you
accent?
mean? What?
That's Q.
That's not a cute accent. I'm Polish. I'm not a femboy. I'm a programmer though. I don't own programmer socks. I'm a lightweight. I'm a disgrace to the Polish community, which are known for being heavy drinkers.
I'm Polish. I'm not a femboy. I am a programmer though, but
Yep.
I'm not a femboy.
Yep, nope. I don't own any programming socks, aka thigh highs. Although I do be doing those tappies right now.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, you're not beating the allegations anytime soon. I'm sorry. I believe you.
I don't think I'm beating any allegations.
Yeah. Like I trust you. I just,
Bitch tells me I'm not beating allegations either. But Bitch, it means it in a different way. Bitch just hates me.
No, he doesn't. He wants to go play Tarkov
Bitch
with you
never
right
wants
now.
to play games with me. No, he doesn't.
Aren't you gonna go
He
play with
didn't
him? And,
DM me.
like, oh my god.
Fucked up, man. Fucked up. Fucked up.
Yulin, I'm not like them 2 hours later, but it's a meat. Oi! Also, I got toasted ravioli.
I'm not a fanboy, but $20 is $20.
True. Yulin was really sassy and mean. I was getting very sassy last night. Because I was like... God, I'd be like, guys, I'm done thinking. It's been 14 hours. Tell me how to do this puzzle. And they'd be like,
Wait,
you know you
sussy
can do
or
it.
sassy?
Sassy with an A. They'd be like, you know you can just do this, right? And I'm like, no, I don't know that. That's why I didn't do it, you fucker. I literally go to Just H to actually cut on sleep.
sleepies.
Q on the other hand. Is this Technorave? No,
I
Techno just
literally go there
bounced.
to meet new people and talk to them.
I've been to Just
And
H
then ERP.
once. Was it once or twice? I've been there twice. One was for like a split second when
Did you go to the New World?
I've been there, but it was like the day it launched and it seemed like it was still having problems and it wasn't like fully ready and it was like troubleshooting.
It's still having problems.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's users using hacked clients that are breaking the instance because they are removing the ground collider.
Ugh.
And
Can't
then
have
teleporting
shit here.
everybody to the beginning of the map without the ground collider, so everybody falls through the floor, and then they respawn and fall through the floor, and respawn and fall through the floor.
God, Kato, if you need a simple plastic or wire repairs, I'm always here to help. Q just needs to polish the accent. Okay, in denial. One of these things is not like the others. Hoi Kaiwo. Hi, Pixel. Bro, I'll hit that without socks, and I will kiss you on the forehead when I'm done. Okay.
I have socks.
He's definitely not beating the
have
racism
socks, so
allegations. Hear the
you
shit he
know.
says on my server.
What racism allegations? I'm not racist. Bits is.
Well, that's not a good, like, counterpoint to Bits, because Bits will be like, yeah, I am.
Ah, fuck, wait. Yeah, exactly! See, but see, I said I'm not, and Bits says, yes, I am. But then, does that not make my point true?
Yeah, but then
'Cause
doesn't
I
he
said
say
Bits is, and I'm not, and Bits says, yes, he is.
But then doesn't he say it takes one to know one?
Oh, fuck.
He's not only a femboy until you offer them some fire pierogies. He's only not a femboy until you offer them some fire pierogies.
I like
see.
pierogi. I love pierogis.
It was a cute voice. I
I
hear
like
it. That's
strawberry
cute.
pierogis.
I don't see anybody
not
just joining.
cute. You fucking pick your butthole. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because some people would fucking like that.
Oh, I went to my first public in like 2-ish years. It was as mid as I thought it would be. Hi, Whittle. Just pick a not mid public to go to then.
Business is
Wow.
business.
They are
Hey,
Polish.
go to Just H. That's a non-mid public.
It's already assumed that they are racist. Lamau, real Lamau. What are pierogies?
What the fuck? I mean, if you go to... It's dumplings. Polish dumplings.
Hmm.
Usually filled with either sweet or savory stuff. Like, one of my favorite savory stuff is cabbage and mushrooms, even though I fucking hate mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And the sweet ones, I like either blueberry or strawberry.
Mm-hmm. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Also, if you look up Just H Party 3.0 right now, there is a group public that's 40 people, even though it's 6 p.m. here and like fucking noon in EST. But it's a Japanese instance, so
But you're not gonna
people
go
in
there.
there trying to the.
You're gonna go to Tarkov.
No, I'm gonna go play Tarkov.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Except the bitch still hates me and he doesn't want to play with me, so I don't know.
People hating me aside, jokes, like that joke aside, if I get mad at somebody, the more time away from them I spend, the madder I get. But if I'm mad at somebody and then I'm like, let's just like watch videos on YouTube or play a game together, I just have fun with them and I can't stay mad. I'll just be like, I'll be grumpy, and then like something funny will be happening and I'll laugh. I'll be like, no, I'm supposed to be mad. No, I
you'll
can't be
like,
mad.
Pouty and like,
It doesn't last long.
angry.
It doesn't last long. It's just like, I'll very quickly get to a point of like, I'm laughing, I'm like, okay, let's talk about that thing that got me mad.
You're laughing and then you're having good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me and Bits, except Bits doesn't want to play games with me, so I can't talk to him anymore.
ERP and Tarkov, that's pretty weird. The only Just H I need is a day with Elon.
ERP and VR
Cook
chat.
some food. Wow, blueberry pierogi. I wonder if cinnamon apple pie filling, like the ones they have in McDonald's, work in pierogies. Can you shut the fuck up and come do these 3 marked room hits with me?
I haven't had any apple pierogis, but I don't know if they work in the same way. Because pierogis is like doughy, chewy, and it's not like a baked thing. Well, there are baked pierogis, but they're not common. They're usually boiled. I mean, apple probably would work in it.
As much as I love having you here, is it time for you to go play Tarkov?
If Bits hates me enough, yes.
If Bits hates me.
I'm gonna be in chat. I'm gonna make sure to yell at people and stop them from calling me either cute or adorable, even though that's my VR chat name.
Yeah.
It's self-imposed tsundere vibes, you know? It's
So
like, shut the fuck up, I'm not cute, I'm gonna punch you!
But you want them. You're basically like encouraging it.
Yeah, Yeah, I love attention. I'm what you call pick me. I love attention, give me attention, thank you. I'm
Ewan
kidding, I'm not a
doesn't
pick
long
me.
in general.
I would gladly accept compliments, but I'm gonna still deny them because I'm a tsundere bitch.
Good lord. Can you imagine playing games with people? Joke's on you, Ewan. We only hang out when you stream. That's not true, Jack. We've literally sat in a call together for 5 hours with neither of us was streaming. He only DMs me to play, to talk about his European turkey. He still hasn't played VTOL with me.
What the fuck?
What are
I haven't, I know. Fuck. This motherfucker bought me VTOL, and I feel so fucking bad that I have not yet played it.
Somebody bought me Vermintide.
And then he's gonna tell me I'm not beating allegations.
And I haven't played it with them.
Oof.
I want to.
By the Warhammer Vermintide thing?
Yeah. The one time the opportunity came up, I didn't have it
played them.
downloaded. It was like a 30 or 40 gigabyte download. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I would play VTOL, but today is one of the not many days that I got to finish work early. Because my lead programmer is gone, so currently I am lead programmer. And I had a lot of fucking stuff to do, like, prepare the build, make sure everybody has tasks assigned, have my tasks assigned, do my tasks, and talk to our CEOs about why it's taking so fucking long to finish this deadline.
And
then also we have Chinese people yelling at us that there are bugs in the game because they're testing it right now. And they're saying everything is abnormal.
But you finished early today. So that means you just kicked ass with all that stuff.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I done my tasks, like all of the tasks that I had assigned. And I talked the entire day with a designer and another programmer because we were telling everybody that we want to fucking leave this company. Or we were talking to each other. And then we said that if my salary doesn't increase 20%, I'm leaving the fucking company by the end of the year because I'm being robbed currently. I'm gonna have to make my own company and work B2B with them because at the age of 26, which I'm turning in less than a month, they are gonna have to start paying the government taxes on me. But instead, I would rather just create my own company and pay my own taxes. And just have them pay me more.
That sounds like so much effort, though.
Yes.
That sounded
How much
so
effort is it? Yes.
Yes. It's true.
I would have to get myself not a secretary, but a person that's gonna do my taxes for me. Like calculate everything so I don't fucking have to every single year. And I have never had a company.
Yeah?
Like my own company. So that's kind of fucking spooky.
It's true. All pick-me people play Tarkov without extensive knowledge of Tarkov. Imagine. Yeah, don't say I'm the one that hates you.
That's me!
This femboy is aggressive. I wonder if we have the same energy when doing the socks on stuff. I love all my friends. No, it's a 90 gig download. What?
When...
Hi, Full. That wasn't the point, Full. I can't wait to play Hat in Time, Elon. Same. Hi, Full. What is
Okay,
Full?
the camera is that way, so I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
When I have socks off, I'm usually like this.
Yep.
Yeah, but nothing is being inserted into me because I'm not into that.
Right,
Unless
right.
it's a girl and she wants to peg me, then that's fine.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Go play
Wait,
Tarkov.
I should go play Tarkov. I will.
Go play
I'm gonna
Tarkov.
yell at bits. Fuck you, bits. I'm gonna go play Tarkov. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Bye.
I'm not very often in VR at this time of day.
Hell yeah. Always a treat to see you. Have fun.
I mean, I'm always in VR. What?
Yeah, always in here.
Haha. Always in VR.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Polish programmer who's definitely not a femboy and owns thigh highs. Cutie. Look a baby. Invest in a Roth IRA while you're at it too. Baby? Who's the baby? I'm not a financial advisor. I'll fight you. Poor Vitz always gets the bad stuff in life. Same energy as Como, but more cute and lovely. Don't compare people, Riddle. Don't compare people. Holy shit, it's just like sis. Fuck you. Bye. I can't even do anything. I didn't even do anything, Engie. It be like that sometimes, Bits. Are we ready for the holidays? Let's do the holidays.
Hey, quick question. Is the Virgin Destroyer too much?
Yes. Well, okay.
Okay.
Go over to my left over there. Spin. Ah. Yeah. If you have one of your more casual outfits. It looks great though.
Ooh, slow spin is good.
I'm in the holiday. Ever since becoming unemployed, it is a holiday every day. No, Destroyer, oh maybe. Not a femboy, clearly a femboy Q. That one also might not be okay.
What?
I don't think they like it when you show underwear. So they don't like the bra. I don't make the rules, okay? Sure, keep lying to yourself, Pat. Holidays. Care Bears Share Your Care Day. Oh my god. Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorders Awareness. That's depressing. I'm on top of it day. Buy a priest a beer day. Sudoku day. I love food day. Boss employee exchange day. Steak, and this is French, I don't know how to say this. Au pauvre day. Teddy bear day. Wiener Schnitzel day. Tester's day. And Wonderful Weirdos day. You own a femboy, right? Yes. I don't have a Care Bear. I never would like. I don't think I ever liked Care Bears. I know they had their TV show, and that's probably I saw like one episode of that. I was like, this is dumb. Ewan's is a bitch. Fuck you.
What about this one?
I think it has the same problems as the underwear, and that's a lot of downstairs showing. Why are you pushing the limit as much as possible?
I'm not meaning to.
You don't have, like, a shirt and jeans on any avatar? Absolutely not with that one. That is way too much underboob. You can see the underwear on the side of the hips.
Underboob?
Technically it's side boob, but, like... No, that's underboobful. I'm on top of a day. Do I need to be a bottom for today? I feel like that one's gonna show underboob, but I think this is the best one you've shown so far. It does, but you have to be like angled for it. This one's okay. There is no Gale Jack. Oh, Gale 6 is boopable. They do not exist, Jack. Lies. I see Gale. Hi, Octal Mage. Okay, I'm back from my meeting. What did I miss? We talked to the Polish femboy for a bit. You don't see them, Jack. We started the holidays also. Care Bear Share Your Care Day. Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorders Awareness. I feel like this is about... I didn't look this up because I was running out of time. This is about babies that are still, like fetuses that, like, have disorders due to mom drinking alcohol. I'm like, oh god, that's depressing. I had my computer blue screen while saving my Unity project and lost so much work. Fuck. But I've managed to recover a bunch. That's good, that's good. LOL Polish femboy. Seagale, he's a very cute Finn. I'm on top of it day. I think this is just a day about productivity. Sure. Buy a priest a beer day. Sure. Sudoku day. I actually like Sudoku. I was learning the rules of Sudoku very briefly and I didn't keep up with it, so now I forgot it all. I'm on top today. Yeah. I love food day. Sure. Hi, Freya.
Hi.
Boss employee exchange day. Corporate jargon, get that shit out of here. Steak au poivre. I don't know if I'm saying that anywhere near correctly. But apparently it's steak that has been marinated in like a pepper sauce. Sure. Teddy Bear Day. Sure. Wiener Schnitzel Day. Hell yeah. Testers Day. I guess. And Wonderful Weirdos Day. Sure. I think the Steak Day, the Wiener Schnitzel Day, and the Sudoku Day are the best three. None of them are really that exciting. Steak out of poverty? No. Wiener Day, That's an Irish thing, I think? I see a cutie in front of me. We all weirdo here? We pretty much all are all weirdos here. Yeah.
Speak
Some
for
more than
yourself.
others. No, you're definitely a weirdo.
What?
Hey, I resemble that remark.
I know you do. How weird am I?
I
Step
think
it
you're
up
crazy.
September 9th. I think you're very weirdful. I'm not saying that's bad or negative. I just think you're weird. Full ... It's Cyrano Day? Oh, hell yeah.
What are you capping me for? Get out of here.
I was trying to look up news this morning. I swear. The video I saw like 50 posts of, this idiot TikToker was like, I love Elon Musk. The Cybertruck is the best truck on the market. I'm gonna show you how great his truck is by running over this fence. And they run over like 20 fence posts with their truck. And all of these fence posts get lodged into their engine. And the thing starts leaking gas and a whole bunch of other shit. And like they totaled the truck. It's like, no fucking shit, dumbass. What did you expect was gonna happen? How weird am I? You're like turbo weird, Jack. I know I am not normal. Also, Elon, I need to show you this new Crocs. No, you don't. You don't have to show me Crocs. God, when we raided Spacefish the other day, and she was like zooming in on her Crocs for like 10 minutes, I was like, why? Why are you doing this? We're at 5.4 miles. We have another mile, I think. But we're getting there. No, Ewan don't like my Crocs. Of course not. The meat Crocs. I'm not that weird. I know I'm weird, but not that much weird. Oh, you're that much weird, Jack. You are absolutely that much weird. I have been shown how weird you are, Jack, and it is... That is a Rolf opening up seams in reality. Life has many doors, Ed boy. Kind of weird level weird. You don't like me. I didn't say that at all, Riddle. I love you, Riddle. But your Crocs are shit. But yeah, that Cybertruck video. This fucking dumbass. This dumbass runs over 20 fence posts and thought his truck was just gonna go through it like a tank in a video game. You are out the weird scale, Jack. You're way past the cap on it. Fucked up, you. Haha, fuck you, that's funny. I saw a funny post on the chess subreddit. On the chess subreddit, somebody was like, I just won my school chess tournament. And the mods banned him. And the reason was, don't spoil chess tournaments. Which is like, okay, dude. What the fuck? I don't think they actually banned him. I think they just, you know, posted a screenshot of, like, them banning him and then unbanning him. But it was just like, this guy's just like, I won my school chess tournament. And the mods taking it too seriously. Rule number 1 broken. Don't spoil chess tournaments. The Cybertruck will never be Killdozer. Bro, the Cybertruck looks like it's made out of plastic. How did he think it was a tank? I don't know. That's what Fortnite does to people. Typical mod thing. The idea of a mod banning somebody for spoiling chess tournaments and it's a kid being like, I won my school tournament is so funny. That's so on brand with a Reddit mod, like, what you think of them, right? Like, zero contextual understanding, zero discernment skills, zero, like, hey, this person is good with social skills and, like, dealing with children. Just, like, fucking smack him down, broke the rules, idiot. I don't think they actually banned the person, but it looks really funny. I saw an Am I the Asshole post that I was kind of ready to turn into like a whole conversation. I don't know if I want to. But basically,
Oh boy.
this guy's like, am I the asshole for locking myself in the basement to eat dinner while my fiance bangs on the door because she can't talk to me? And it's just like, what the fuck? It's like, alright, let's get into the context. This guy, he buys a house with his fiance. They're not married, but they are, you know, they've been dating for a while. They live together. They share the house together. And, she complains a lot. He describes it as her way of venting and, like, coping with stuff in her life, is complaining about stuff. And she'll complain about, you know, her coworkers, her family, things she saw in the day, and he doesn't mind that. She will also complain about him. To his face, she will complain about stuff he does. And he's like, hey, you know, this is a little more personal for me, but, you know, whatever. I will try to address it as it comes up. Or talk through it, yada yada. However, she gets frustrated with him when he's, like, not responding to her, listening to her. He always is, but she will talk to him while he's eating. So now, he hates it when she talks to her when he's eating, right? Breakfast, he has breakfast at like 6 in the morning, so she's not awake yet. Lunch, he's at work, so he can eat lunch without it happening. But dinner, they would eat together. And he would, like, put food in his mouth, and she'd be like, oh, by the way, this morning I saw that you put your shoes on and you kind of kicked my shoes to the side. And it kind of makes me feel like you treat your stuff with respect, but don't really have any respect for my stuff. Hey, you're not responding. Are you even listening to me? And he's sitting there like, woman, I have food in my mouth. I gotta swallow, right? Like, he literally isn't being given time to respond to her. And so he told her, he was like, I literally have food in my mouth. I don't want to have these conversations when I'm eating, right? I'll have them with you whenever, but not when eating. And she's like, okay, yeah, I get that. And then he would, like, make dinner. She doesn't say anything. He'd be sitting there letting it cool. She doesn't say anything. And then he puts, you know, a fork in the food and puts some in his mouth. Oh, by the way, this happened earlier. And he's like, okay, she's literally fucking waiting for me to do this. What the fuck? This bitch sounds like a red flag. This bitch sounds like 5 red flags. And so, the most recent time, well, recently one time it happened. And he just got up and left. She started complaining. He just picks up his food, goes into the basement, and locked the door behind him. And she's like banging on the door like, what the fuck? How can you do this? Oh my god. Bumped my shoes on accident. Eat shit? Yeah. It was a little... I see that too, kind of like, that's fucking insane. He's just been locking the basement door and eating down there. And sometimes she'll be like banging on the door like, I can't believe you're doing this. This is so disrespectful. And he's like, am I the asshole in this situation? And everybody in the comments was like, you need to get the fuck out, dude. You're not an asshole. She's crazy. Hi. You need to literally leave this bitch. Because that is like insanity if all that's true. The Cybertruck in Fortnite, hilariously as shit, so poetic. Who is the tall anime girl? The one laying down with horns is Full Metal Ratchet. The one with the pink hair. She complained when in the morning? It sounds like... It just sounds like a red flag, complaining about tiny, petty stuff like that. Bumped my shoes on accident and shit. Yeah. It was... Honestly, I was reading this and I was like... That's not okay. This is like... If I was ever in a relationship with somebody like that, I would just be like... You need to not do this. You are doing this intentionally, and I'm not going to put up with this. Oh, you're still doing this? Bye. You're gone. Sounds like he has 5 seconds for getting knifed. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully not, but... I don't know. Like... That's kind of a trend with Am I the Asshole stories, is like... Hey, I'm clearly dealing with emotional manipulation and abuse. Am I the asshole? And it's like, no. Literally, you're not. You're just dumb for, like, allowing this to get to this point. Very rarely do you have an Am I the Asshole story where somebody is very clearly changing the story to suit them, and they're not giving enough details, and people are like, what are the details on this? Oh, well, this is the thing. It's like, oh, so you were hiding this? I mean, I didn't think it was relevant to the story. And I was like, this was incredibly relevant to the story.
That,
You're a dick nose.
that one fucking song, dude.
What song?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No idea what you're talking about.
The guy who would always do his girlfriend to that one really fucking weird song.
So I don't think that guy was hiding details. But like, yeah, that guy was an example of Am I the Asshole, where it's like, yeah, you are. You're fucking wrong for this. The story that I think of with somebody getting called out was this guy was like, hey, so I'm really upset. My sister-in-law uninvited me to her wedding. I've been part of this family for like 17 years. My wife wants to go. She wants to take our kids, but I specifically am uninvited. And everybody's like, why'd she uninvite you? And he's like, well, she uninvited me because I called her a bum and a parasite on her parents at the family get-together a week ago. And that she doesn't deserve nice things in life. And she brought up that I've cheated on my wife 7 times, which I think was totally out of line and unrelated to this. I just think she's being like, you know, she's being really petty over a thing I said a week ago. And then uninviting me to her wedding. And it was like, I'm sorry, how many times did you cheat on your wife? And he was like, well, I mean, I no specific number. It's a history of promiscuity. And they were like, yeah, you're a fucking asshole, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I never get people playing music when smashing. Even in porn, I don't want brain rot music or show me the dude face. I don't...
But what about that one doctor?
What, for porn and music? Or music and porn?
No, the showing the guy's face.
I I don't think Riddle wants to see Johnny Sin's face. No, that DE doctor?
DED.
I have no idea what the DE doctor is. No, guys, I'm not the bad person in the story. Hi, Pro Diggity. Literally that. It's literally like, I'm gonna give you all the details to make them look like an asshole. And I'm gonna give you nothing about what I've done wrong. Because I'm a narcissist and I want to paint this as I'm the good guy. I want validation. Why are you mentally tired for, Ewan? Because I streamed for 16 hours yesterday. Because I played Ocarina of Time
Yeah, I saw you.
in the most infuriating way possible. Hi, Global.
Oh.
Well, I was just trying to beat the game. I wasn't doing any side content.
Oh.
I didn't want it to be...
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be a 70-hour playthrough. I wanted it to be a 10-hour playthrough. And so... we went to the Deku Tree. We went to Death Mountain. We went to Jabu. Temple of Time. Lost Woods. Death Mountain again. Lake Hylia. Spirit Temple. Shadow Temple. Hyrule Castle. A few stops between them. You know, we had to go to Lon Lon Ranch at one point. Hi, Dingo. I'm used to it, Yuland. I deal with Lopim. Stop being tired. Soon. We're gonna nap soonish. Why are you going to so many places, Yuland? Because we gotta walk everywhere. I prefer lo-fi or like city pop remixes personally. Hell yeah. Sounds like it's time to end the stream and go straight to Bev. No, we have to finish the walk first. We're getting there. We're getting there. We end at the big lightning statue that keeps getting hit by lightning. It's on the other side of this mountain ridge. AFK going to shower? Okay. You forgot
That's
about
like
Ghost
another
Cannon?
20 minutes.
No, Ghost Cannon was in Ghost Cannon was in the Lost Woods. At 2 points, he never went to Lon Lon as a child. What? Oh, I guess no, that was the same trip. I literally only went to Lon Lon Ranch as a child just to go there as an adult. I'm not counting, like, every individual loading. Hi, Kara. Hope you are well. Have a comfy shower, Jack. Hi, Global. Phantom Ganon is Forest Temple? Exactly. Yeah, no. Phantom Ganon is such a Kino fight. You like lo-fi when smashing? That okay? Yeah, I beat it yesterday, but I'd skipped a lot of the side stuff, right? Because I was playing it as a stream playthrough. I was just going through it as fast as possible. And so I wasn't doing a lot of the side stuff like fire arrows, like the big Goron's knife. So I would get to like Hyrule Castle, and there'd be a puzzle that's like, all right, burn these spider webs on the roof. And it's like, okay, well, if I had the fire arrows, this would be really fucking easy. How do I do this without fire arrows? And people that have played it, like, most recently, 8 years ago, were like, anytime there's a fire arrow puzzle, you can do it with Din's Fire. Din's Fire doesn't work. You can also aim your bow and then, like, catch it on fire and then strafe under it and shoot up and burn it. It doesn't work that way in Ocarina of Time. And I'm just like, oh my god, let's just go get the fire arrows. Oh my god, I fucking hate this game. And, like, not only did I just not have the tools that would make it easier for me in trying to do everything on hard mode, things would just go wrong that would then make my life fucking awful. And so, like, the worst one, you remember Hyrule Castle, the Shadow Room. There's the torch on the right. You light that on fire, and it starts a 10-second timer where you can see a bridge of floating platforms that you jump across, right? And then there's a middle platform with a like on it. Do you remember that?
I've never played this game.
Oh, you've never played Ocarina of Time? Oh, you should play it.
I've never played, and my first Legend of Zelda was Phantom Hourglass.
How have you not played any of the Legend of Zelda games? They're literally perfect for you. They're literally a completionist
Because
adventure.
I was a PS2 kid.
Oh my! You need to like emulate these for your stream. So what you're supposed to do is shoot this torch with a fire arrow, be at the beginning of the puzzle, jump across it, and then be careful where the like is when you jump there. I wasn't, and so I landed next to the like. The like will eat you, and if you have any special tunics or shields equipped, it will steal those from you. This isn't that bad though, because if you just kill him, you get him back. But if you die, you lose those, and you'd have to go get them again. For tunics, this means going to a shop and buying them for 200 rupees. Which, if you've never gotten a wallet upgrade, you can only have 99 rupees. And so, I almost land on this platform. I'm like hanging on to it like this, right? The like scoops me up and eats me, steals my tunic, and then spits me out in a way that I don't land on the platform, so I immediately die and reset the stage. Which means I have 0 chance of recovering my tunic. This was the red tunic that makes it so I can be in hot areas. If you go into a hot area without the red tunic, a timer shows up. If that timer runs out, you just die. You just fall over dead. And so, I did the Shadow Room first, got my tunic stolen, and then had the Fire Room with no tunic. So the puzzle in the Fire Room I had to do in 55 seconds, and it was just like, if I had just done the right stuff to, like, prepare for this, it wouldn't have been such a headache. But because I didn't take the time doing all the side quests, everything was fucking harder. And because everything was harder, it was compounding on itself and creating more problems for me. And it was just like, oh my god, I hate this so much. You would be fucking perfect for Legend of Zelda games, because they are literally just, you know, maybe like 10 to 15 hour story, but there's a million side quests. You could spend 100 hours easily in any Legend of Zelda game just exploring all the things your first time through. And they reward you for exploring all the things. So like in Ocarina of Time...
Yeah, I mean, I've gone through a chunk of the Ocarina of Time map.
Yeah, well...
And
with the game...
I found a bunch of thingies.
I think the Ocarina of Time map will be very different from the game. You should play the game.
Yeah, the map is very different because everyone else was like, oh yeah, you just go to the Great Deku Tree and then you get this thing and you get the sword. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I went to the tree, there was no sword. What do you mean? So like, I have no idea how to get the sword.
Technically, the sword is in a little maze within Kokiri Village. You like climb through a little log tunnel, and then there's a small maze there with a chest that has the Kokiri sword. But the Master Sword is in the Temple of Time, but that's beside the point. But then you have Ghost Ganon haunting Hyrule Castle after what happened in Ocarina of Time. You seen the SM64 version of it, Cairo? I miss Freya. Freya's here, Nick. She's right here. She popped in.
I did find the ocarina though, and I guess for the map and the game.
Where was it?
It was in the river, or in the moat of Hyrule Castle.
There is a scene in Ocarina of Time where you are going to see Princess Zelda because you're like, I did your quest. And before you get to Hyrule Castle, she busts out of Hyrule Castle on a horse and her bodyguard. And you're like, and she's like, oh god, we gotta go. Wait, you're the fairy boy. And she throws the ocarina into the river. And then she disappears over like a hill. And then Ganondorf comes out on a horse and he's like chasing them. And he's like, who the fuck are you? Damn, I lost some. Get the fuck out of my way. And he like smacks you with a little magic attack, and then he rides off after them. And you jump in the moat and get the ocarina.
Yeah, I got that, and I played it. it's also really difficult to find any sort of fucking proper guide as to what the ocarina songs are, because they're like, none of them properly tell you which game they're from.
Oh god.
So I'm like, okay, I'll play this song, nothing. Play this song, nothing.
I feel like it's easier
Play
if
this
you
weird
know which
temple
game
song.
it's from, right?
Oh, I get teleported somewhere.
Miss Freya, is this gamer PTSD? A little bit. I never got through Majora's Mask. Only after getting the Zora Mask I stopped playing. Majora's Mask I've beaten like 4 times. That was my first Legend of Zelda game. Oh no, Gale, sounds cool. There is a SM64 ROM hack of Ocarina of Time Cairo. I think it's like 170 stars? 100 hours is a bit generous for Ocarina of Time for that. I would say it takes maybe 30 hours max to see everything. I would say 100 hours if it's like one of your first Legend of Zeldas. Definitely if it's your first Ocarina of... Like, if it's your first time playing Ocarina of Time. If it was you, Pro Diggity, 300 hours is like... 300. 30 hours is like... Even 100%ing. That's... 30 hours is probably right on point. For this one, he goes through games slow. He literally checks under every rock. He will then check the tree. He will then check the rock to see if it changed anything from talking to the tree. And like, he's not going to look up a guide. He's going to find everything on his own. For a first playthrough, for somebody plays like that, I could absolutely see Full getting 100 hours out of Ocarina of Time. Blind playthrough, I think he's saying. I think Majora's Mask Dungeons might be the worst of any of the 3D titles, but inversely has one of the best overworlds in my opinion. I don't remember the Forest Temple being that bad. I know you don't like the Goron Temple. I actually didn't have that much problems with it. I don't remember much of the Zora Temple. That one might be atrocious. And then I think the Akala Temple was almost fucking abstract. So maybe? I've always heard that Breath of the Wild has the worst temples. But I think that's just because they're kind of samey and their theming wasn't as strong as it could have been. Majora's Mask Dungeons can be somewhat jank. Forest is okay. Forest is okay, but it's also one of the first dungeons, right? So they can't go too crazy with it. They can't throw a water temple at you for Dungeon 1. Stone Tower Temple is the big offender for me? Okay. Want to play Majora's Mask at some point? Hell yeah. Goron Temple and Majora's Mask, you can just walk through the boss door. And Breath of the Wild isn't really temples. I would say they're absolutely temples. They're just divine beasts. To me, that's like saying the totem trials in Sun and Moon aren't Pokemon gyms. Like, yeah, they're technically not. But, like, they totally fucking are. If you count them at bottom, for sure, yeah. Tears of the Kingdom did it a lot better. 100%. Tears of the Kingdom dungeons were actually dungeons. The Divine Beasts were cool. I'm glad they did it. It was a cool thing to try once. I'm glad they didn't stick, right? Having dungeons like that. Kind of like Pokemon Let's Go. I think Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are better Pokemon games. I think they're really good. But there are a lot of systems from that I'm like, I'm glad they didn't keep this. I like battling random Pokemon. So I'm glad that didn't stick. I've never played Sun and Moon LOL. Really? They're okay. They're kind of like the beginning of the downfall where Pokemon started to get really uninspired. Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are like the really bad Pokemon games in my eyes. But Sun and Moon, they don't have Pokemon gyms. In Alola, the Alola region isn't a licensed Pokemon League region yet. There's Pokemon there, but they don't have like an Elite Four. And the professor there, his work is like he's trying to set up a Pokemon gym system and an Elite Four. And so he has you collecting data on Pokemon and Pokemon battles to show that, yeah, we're a strong enough region to have our own Elite Four. We're small, but we are absolutely strong enough for that. And what they do have in place of like the gyms is totem trials, which is like a tradition where you go into like a cave that has a totem that people basically pray to basically pray for, like, good tidings from the Pokemon in the region. To pray to, like, the Guardian Pokemon. And each totem trial has associated with it a Pokemon that is blessed by the totem. And that Pokemon will test you. And so it's a gym that literally has trainers in it that you fight. And then the totem Pokemon, it's just a buffed up Pokemon that constantly calls in allies. So, like, one of them is a Wishiwashi, which I don't know if you know that Pokemon. It gets a shit ton of buffs when it's over 25% health. And so this thing is a fucking monster, and it's constantly calling in other water Pokemon. So you're always fighting like 2 to 3 Pokemon. Even in the lore, the game is unfinished. Holy. They set themselves up early. Yeah. Yeah. The totem Pokemon, the totem trial system, it was neat that it wasn't just boring gyms. I actually kind of like that, you know, hey, we don't have a whole setup system yet. We're literally in the process of setting up. So what our youth's journey is this old tradition of going and praying to the totems. I like that. I do like gyms more. And so I'm glad it was just Sun and Moon. Now what I really want from a Pokemon game is not a 10-year-old going on a journey, collecting 8 badges, and then beating the Elite Four. Sun and Moon is pretty fun. The cutscene presentation bogs it down sometimes, though. Yeah.
I want more Pokemon Stadium and Ranger. Not Stadium. Coliseum? No. The one that has the sequel of XD Gale of Darkness.
I don't think that's Coliseum.
By Stadium?
Maybe? Behavior. Smooth. Look at me. Anchor. Default. Okay.
Where is that camera?
It was out in the middle of nowhere.
That is much further away than the possible distance of a flight camera.
Flying anchor world. Okay. I've moved it over here. Oh, it's a little high though. I don't know. Sun and Moon.
Oh.
There were things I liked about it. Scarlet and Violet. If there's anything I would want with a Pokemon, that is Coliseum? Okay. If there's anything I'd want with a Pokemon game, I would want Scarlet and Violet, but good. I want the open world. I want a world that's like Breath of the Wild quality. But like, you want a water Pokemon? Go to a lake. Go to an ocean. You want a rock Pokemon? Go like literally into caves and get a rock Pokemon. You want a fire Pokemon? Head to the volcano. That's what I want. We just need a new Coliseum game, easy. You know what, it's funny, it's not Wishiwashi always, because that's on regular Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Moon upped that fight. Oh god. Oh, Archangel, Archangel. I have cancer. What? We need story-based spin-offs again. I want Pokemon 9 to 5. I want other genres of Pokemon game. I just want polish. Really, what I want is polish in Pokemon games. Let's Go Gambling Edition. Well done, you. Nintendo's first party just can't do open world stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna stand here. And we are going to fix our legs. It's an arachnid instead on Ultra Sun Moon. That thing walled several people. Oh, I remember struggling with the Wishiwashi. That's why that one stands out to me. But I did play Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun Moon. Get rid of Moogle. Avatars. Change to this. Moogle.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay.
Why not just not have the Moogle as a save state?
Huh? Because I'm not smart enough with my avatar stuff, full. 0.6.
I can direct you to it. It's
I don't
just a
have the...
checkbox.
I haven't set up anything with this avatar. Shin did it all. And I don't have the files on
Okay.
my computer.
I can direct Shin to
I am trying to say no, full.
it.
Forgot the miles. 6.6. Okay.
I don't need these.
6.6 miles. And now we rest. Done. And then I need to update whose streams we're lurking in. Ah. Okay. What time is it? 12? Okay. In cave, you don't have rocks. Go to the excavation site. Well, I mean, what I want is not specifically like, this is a cave biome, you can only find rock Pokemon. What I want is, this Pokemon makes sense in this biome, right? And technically, not every fire Pokemon is going to be at a volcano. But a majority of them will be. If you want a Slugma or a Magcargo, you should have to go to a fucking volcano. That should be like deep volcano. But if you want like a Charmander or not a Salamence, but the thing that a Salazzle, not a Salamence at all. The thing that evolves into a Salazzle, the other fire lizard, that should be like the outer volcano. That should be like where it's hot as shit, but not particularly like, you know, literally pools of lava. Or I guess more accurately, the Nintendo Switch, the tablet from 2017, cannot do open world? Yeah. Packed up my VR gear. Won't be able to use it for a couple weeks. Couple weeks? Not allowed. You have to be up and running within the week, Chernobyl. The fact that they do shit like remaking Paper Mario while cutting the frame rate in half is a crime? Yeah. I want my flying ground type Pokemon, Trapinch. Fire Pokemon can be found at sea because barbecue. No! Those are a thing already, Yuki. Yeah. One of the Cloud Legendaries one, I think. Yeah, Yuki Landorus. Alright. Trackers, title. What am I forgetting? Trackers, avatar, title. No, I did all the things. I'm gonna get a drink and then I'm gonna set a portal down. There's also the Gligar line. I actually really like Gligar. I like Scorpion, so I don't know why. I would never like hold one or touch one, but I do think they're neat. Where are we going? There's a big one. Oh, we haven't gone to Afterglow in a while. Portal. Hi, Violet. I don't know the English names. Like that Fire Slug Pokemon can be at sea because fire event? I would say no. Because it's not a sea slug. In fact, that thing would die in water. So I would not put that thing at sea. Wanna hold my... You're neat. Think those are the only flying ground types? Jesus, I saw Vexen, Re-Keatlin. Hi, Air. Alright. We killed our first camera. Okay. It's camera 3 is set up. Wait. The Wistview map. We gotta turn collars off. Yuki, Scroga line and Demetros. Why am I actually climbing the stairs? There's a teleport. Okay. Where am I in my room? Wait, actually, before I sit down, I need to do one thing. I need to do one thing. Okay. It was 12, so Koyo is live, and so I was like, oh, I need my channel points. I'm not addicted, I swear. Where is there? No, but then there's no city there. We'll do the usual. We'll use this here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know those. I just want a Pokemon game that has an open world map that has Pokemon in areas where it makes sense for those Pokemon to be. And there would be like sporadically, you know, easy to access low level zones and difficult to access high level zones. So like the volcano. If you're on the outer edge of the volcano, there should be low level Pokemon there. You know, a lot of baby forms, a lot of like easy access Pokemon, right? If you go to the volcano crater, there should be mid-range, right? This would be high level Pokemon, some more intimidating fire Pokemon, things that are more sensible for something to be around like open lava. And then like the highest zones for fire Pokemon, you're literally going into caves in the volcano. It should be so hot you need like protective gear to go here. And this is where you should see high level fire Pokemon, more rare fire Pokemon. And I want that for all types. I want, you know, low level, mid level, and high level ghost Pokemon, electricity Pokemon, grass Pokemon, based on the different biomes that you're in at the game. And Scarlet and Violet did like step 1 of doing that. Scarlet and Violet took like the first step to doing that. It's just the map is so boring and bland that it doesn't matter. It's a fucking GameCube open world and like nobody cares. What I really need is like what I want exists in the form of Cobblemon. The Minecraft mod basically does what I want. Palworld also does it a little bit, but I think the most complete version of what I want is just Cobblemon. Like those balloon Pokemon can be next to kids' school. Yes. I would put the unevolved form, not Drifblim, but the other one. Maybe around kids' schools. And then the evolved one, maybe at like a abandoned school. Nope, can't. I don't know, I think Pokemon works best as arcade rather than hard environmental simulation. What do you mean works best as arcade? Or you can bait the higher level out of the volcano? Also by Violet. Let's just play Cobblemon then? I'll get to Cobblemon someday. I don't know what you mean by arcade, Chernobyl. In the abandoned school have Hypno? I don't know. I could see... For psychic Pokemon, I could see them being in, like, a ley line area or something, right? Like, I could see, you know, the game talking about ley lines where, like, psychic energies are stronger. And, like, you would find... You'd have a map of these ley lines, and you'd be able to find Pokemon along these lines that go over the map. But then there'd be, like, a few areas where, like, the ley lines intersect, where there'd be really higher level psychic Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon are kind of dark.
Drifloon are at Windmill Farms.
Hypno being in advanced school makes sense, since they hypnotize children to kidnap them. In-game design, you have arcade and simulation. It's a spectrum. Arcade is a sillier and abstracts away tedium. Simulation revels in the minutia and asks you to care about tiny details. Well, see, what I really want is, like, the range. I want there to be, like, more arcade Pokemon games and more, simulation Pokemon games. And what I want is I want a Breath of the Wild map with, like, Pokemon tied to the environments. That's what I want most from Pokemon. I feel like a lot of people want that. Should that be the only Pokemon existing? No. I feel like Pokemon is so big, they should have multiple genres and multiple, like, different lines going of their games. But they keep flubbing it up, and, you know, they're not doing it.
You want Pokemon Snap, but a game?
Kind of, but I want it to be more of, like, a creature collector. Maybe not the sense of, like, hey, I'm gonna go take on the Elite Four, but, like, maybe a more true sense to the goal of the Pokedex. I want it to be, like, catch and, catch every Pokemon in the game, right? And maybe put a little bit more into, like, you're not catching these to fight. 6 miles, heck yeah, thank you. Catch these to, like, document them, and then, I don't know. They could do something. A fucking incredible game is if they had essentially 1,000 side quests, or maybe like 400, you know, one for each line of Pokemon. That was like, we need you to catch one of these Pokemon, fully evolve it to have all 3 entries for the Pokedex, and then we want you to find a suitable home for it. So, like, you go to one village, and a kid's like, I always thought this Pokemon was cool. I'd love to have one of these. And so, like, when you catch that Pokemon, you know, like, hey, this kid was actively looking for this. This is a good place to bring it. And then you'd find, like, maybe a farmer who's like, I could really use a few Pokemon. But, you know, it's hard to get, you know, labor strong Pokemon in this region out here. So I don't know what to do. I'm just going to have to import them, I guess. But you know, well, hang on. I've caught a Tauros and a Bouffant from across the map. I'm going to bring them over here, and they'll be great for this guy. Thank you, Octal Mage. Put the incline at 1, even though we're done walking, goofball. I think that would be a fucking goated Pokemon game of just a big open world map, catch all the Pokemon, and evolve them. You've got standard Pokemon battling, but Pokemon battling isn't the focus. That's just your method of doing stuff through the game. And then, like, something closer to an open world Pokemon Ranger game. Admittedly, I've never played the Pokemon Ranger game, so maybe? And then, like...
You should.
Each Pokemon has a place to go in the end. Each quest is like, hey, every single Pokemon species has a quest related to it, which would equal like 300 to 500 quests. Maybe more. Of like, this Pokemon is needed here. And like some of them would be like the legendaries, there'd be every legendary in the game, right? And so it's like you know, this group needs to document and study this one, right? So like I don't know, for Kyogre, it would be like, you know, this scientists are worried about this. You should play Mystery Dungeon. I've watched Shin play Mystery Dungeon. It looks good.
Mystery Dungeon is fun.
There's a stone Pokemon that everybody was losing their mind over. It's a small rock golem, pink purple golem. I don't remember it. Oh, I gotta go back just a little bit. I think Pokemon works best with abstraction. It's sillier in taking the Pokedex too seriously, removes the wonder. I just disagree though, because for a lot of people, they like the mystery being solved, and they want to see like all that stuff. Isn't it a Pokedex entry? 6 miles? Heck yeah. Like, hi, I live in this world, and I don't want to do Beat Elite Four. Basically, I'm so tired of, you're 10 to 14 years old, go fight the gym leaders, go become the elite champion. I'm so fucking tired of it. Just do something else. Do anything else. The entry mentions it being a single
Become
instant.
Pokemon Master.
Everything else is just putting things to sleep. When I think of Hypno, I think of, this is a psychic Pokemon. I feel like it would be attracted to psychic energies. And so it would seek out, like with the ley lines I mentioned, it would just seek out ley line areas and hang around there. If a kid comes by, like, yeah, it's going to hypnotize them, but it's not like going to schools. Our World Baby fosters home for lost Pokemon. I'm so glad you learned the error of your ways about Ocarina of Time. Have you played Pokorogue? I have not. Something closer to an open world Pokemon Ranger game. Farmer, I'm looking for a strong Taurus for my wife. Do you have one? Good lord, Riddle. Nealon, you should play Mystery Dungeon. Do they like the mystery having a solution, or do people like thinking about solutions? Yeah, basically. Pokemon Rancher, Pokemon Wrangler. Have you actually played Coliseum 1 and 2? Those were the old Nintendo 64 games, right? Or were those the like GameCube, you start with an
Those
Umbreon?
are the GameCube.
Okay. I played, then it was probably Stadium. I played the Nintendo 64 one. I did not play Coliseum. Besides the entry about it kidnapping a child was only in Fire Red. No other entry mentions it. I think that's how the Pokemon world keeps making kids. Pokemon game, the main protagonist.
Coliseum was the thing with the darkness Pokemon, and you could steal other trainers' Pokemon with a snag device.
That's fucked up.
Well, it's because you wanted to do that because well, it would boost your stuff, but also they were like the trainers were treating their Pokemon like shit.
I don't know.
And so you were essentially like rescuing them.
That sounds a bit like vigilantism, where you're playing judge and jury, and you know better than people, so you're stealing their Pokemon. You know, I'm sure you've heard Team Rocket say, "I'll use this Pokemon better than you ever could, kid." I'm just saying. Who in God's name put an elementary school on a damn ley line? Well, you mean his wife needs something that can pull the cart? She sell milk. Stadium was the best. I still go back and play it. You should play it. You steal them from bad people. Resting now, babe? We did 6.2 miles. No, 6.6 miles. You are? MC is morally gray in the first one? I see. I
and
want...
the second one were apparently terrorists.
I want a Pokemon game with an open world map that is like, document all the Pokemon, like Pokedex all the Pokemon, and have a resolution for them other than just putting them in your box. I want to essentially Pokemon Snap, but not on rails. And it could be Pokemon Snap. It could literally Pokemon Snap open world where you're not catching the Pokemon at all. That would be fucking incredible to me. In fact, why wasn't Pokemon Snap 2 off rails? I want a logistics delivery game where, you know, those games are like, hey, taxi driver simulation or something like that. I want that, but Pokemon themed. And instead of upgrading across different vehicles, you're upgrading across different Pokemon. Let's say you work at like a company that's called like PokeGo, right? And it's literally like, we deliver with Pokemon on the go. And like, when you first join the company, you have a pretty slow, old, reliable Pokemon that, you know, gets you point A to point B. But as you do better deliveries, they're like, hey, you're one of our top producers. You're doing well for your bracket. We think you will do even more for the company with this Pokemon. You can still use this other one, you know, if you're attached to this guy, you know, say hi to him now and then. But he's going to take a break for a while. You've been working him real hard. We're going to add this Pokemon to your lineup. And so now, instead of like, I don't know what would be a good first Pokemon, something like a Rhyhorn. Instead of delivering stuff on a Rhyhorn, you're going to deliver stuff on a Dodrio. You're going to be able to deliver stuff way faster, though your load will be less. And you're going to, like, have different Pokemon. Ew, capitalism in my Pokemon. It won't be capitalism. Who said there's money involved? You're just working within, like, you know, maybe you're working within the mail system that's funded by the government. It doesn't have to be capitalism. You know, you work up Pokemon, and, like, there's going to be water Pokemon for water deliveries. There's going to be air Pokemon for long distance, or flying Pokemon for long distance. There's going to be things that are like, you know, heavy load. So like, let's say you're delivering something that's like to a construction site. You need a fucking strong Pokemon. So you've got like a Tauros or something that's just like, this thing fucking hauls. But then it's like, you know, maybe there's a mission where it's like, hey, there's a surgery where this person needs a heart transplant that needs to be, you know, this heart needs to get moved 100 miles that way. I don't know if they do this because the implication of failing that quest is that someone dies. But like, you can only take this quest when you've got one of the fastest Pokemon. So you're doing this on a fucking Arcanine, right? It's not meant for a heavy load. It's not meant for, you know, crazy terrain, but it's meant for speed.
I would have figured you'd use an ice type.
I don't know if you can... Well, they typically don't freeze a heart like that when they do this. They've done, like... So this is a real thing that happens where it's like, we need a heart transplant to happen, and what they allow to do is helicopter it from one place to the other within 3 hours. Or, in very rare cases, they will, like, close down a freeway and have a guy drive there 200 miles per hour. I don't know if you can freeze a heart like that. I know they will put it on ice.
And, like, chill it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you wouldn't freeze it, but chill it.
But the focus is speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Power good, that's about as much mileage as I get bouncing up and down. Hell yeah, open world Pokemon Snap would be awesome. Pokemon Coliseum literally opens with you bombing a building. I'm not that looter, am I? Pokemon Safari Caretaker? Ew, capitalism in my Pokemon. Pokemon Safari Caretaker would be fucking incredible. If you were like, I am, like, think of Zoo Tycoon or Jurassic Tycoon, but it's fucking Pokemon. You manage a Pokemon Safari. You know that people are going to be coming in and throwing Safari balls at Pokemon and catching them. You need to constantly have Pokemon coming in or breeding and manage the Safari Park to be safe and fun. That shit sounds fucking cool. There could be a chain delivery, keep it cool, a Corviknight taxi. They keep an artificial blood flow. I'm gonna go fill my car's AC with fridge stuff. You can't, the muscles and blood cells would expand and break with freezing. Food has been consumed. Hell yeah. Is there music in this world? I just realized I can't hear shit.
There is.
Wow, it's really quiet. I have it up to 90. How's the Yulin? I'm good. They got me ranting about Pokemon and, like, other Pokemon games I want other than be 10 years old, get 8 gym badges, become the Elite Four champion. I would love open world Pokemon Snap. I would love Pokemon Safari Caretaker. I would fucking love Pokemon Delivery PokeGo. Gen 2 is the best? For me, it's between Gen 2 and Gen 3. Beat the Elite 4, and then there's a whole new area. I think I think Gen 2 did a lot of cool shit. I think Gen 3 was like where it all came together. I think Gen 2 still had a lot of problems, and Gen 3 was where like this feels like polished now. Gen 1 revisited at a high level. Yeah. Do not cite the deep magics to me. I was there when it was written. And you end up fighting you from Gen 1. I think there's no better thing than that. I think that is the third best fight in all of Pokemon media. I think fighting Red at the end of Gen 2 is the third best. I would say Cynthia is the second best. And I would say Redacted in Pokemon Arceus is the best fight. There is a fight in Pokemon Arceus. I said Arceus and then I said Arceus. I know officially it's Arceus. I think there's a fight in Arceus that just is the best fight in Pokemon storytelling fucking of all time. Bro, I just learned about the child actor for the little girl in All Dogs Go to Heaven. Ducky from Land Before Time movie was taken out in a double murder-suicide by her dad. Tragic. Who is that big furry holding you like you are their plushie? That's Full Metal Ratchet. They stream every day, and on Wednesday and Thursday we play Star Wars together. I've known Full... God, it's been like 5, maybe 6 years at this point. I fall asleep in calls with them a lot. Less now, but over the years, a lot. And now that will live rent-free in your head. Yeah, Violet, she died to that, and I think they either had to change some of the dialogue in All Dogs Go to Heaven, or there's a reference to her. They definitely, like... There's a love letter to her in that movie. You are welcome.
That happened like 10 years ago.
What happened 10 years ago?
Well, it's probably more like 15. The Ducky murder.
I would have thought it was like in the 90s. All Dogs Go to Heaven is an old movie.
You know, I remember the news report about this.
When did All Dogs Go to Heaven come out? Happened during the filming of the movie? The actor for the dog had to do 68 takes while saying the character... Yeah, that's what it was. The actor for the dog was just really checking out. Oh, my sexy voice. And you get all the cuties with the amazing voices. Same goes for Ryan. His voice is... Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know if this matters. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if this matters to anybody. It's the 3rd anniversary for Tales of Arise. That game has been out for 3 years now? And it was the most recent Tales game. It was mid. Combat was incredible. Everything else was mid. Yeah. I'm comfy. And I am not long for this being awake world. I'm tired.
I need to hop off.
No! You can't. Not allowed. What the fuck?
This timer says 22 hours and 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, fine. I am gonna...
And I'll be getting back on for a birthday in like 8 hours.
Oh god. Let's go find someone to raid. I will be right back. If you are gone before I get back. I love you.
Oh.
But I'm going to go find something for stream to look at. Okay. Okay.
Do that like weird little holographic map.
I usually look out over the city. I'll ask you to show me in a moment.
Okay.
I like this. I like this here. Behavior. Look at me. World. God, I love Wispy Woo maps. Goodbye, you Lange. Already looking at a cutie. Thanks for chatting, Ewan, for the great stream. God bless you all. Where are we going? Who is Dubilai? There's two people I kind of want to raid. I have to decide between them, though. I don't like it when I have to decide between two people. That's the worst. Why does Twitch keep freaking out, guys? It keeps freezing on me. But only one tab of it. How long is she? Okay. She's gonna hate this. But we're raiding Shockrail while she's on her break. Here are the socials. /raid. She's having a food break. Shockrail is absolutely lovely and adorable. She is a good time and fun to watch. She plays a lot of Shoosters, so I don't get to play too many games with her, but I do love her dearly. That being said, tonight is Planet Crafter in the Discord. I think we will be in Core's Discord because she has a YouTube premiere tonight. And then tomorrow will be Stardew. But yeah, thank you everybody for keeping me company. I love you. Bye.